No.
Last session, you guys had just gotten into the tower, and the carpet, upon Nylor stepping on it, had blown up in your faces. Cephas was pretty hurt, but after searching around this first level, you guys were able to discern that there were no more traps, and that the ladder way leading down to the basement was actually blocked by some form of magic. Smith determined that this was being controlled by something on a higher up floor, and was not able to be dispelled by common means. So you decided to head up to the upper floor, where you came across a ritual site. There was a few tables and a couple bookshelves and a podium on one side of the room that had an orb with a swirling red liquid inside of it with a knife in front of it. You guys started going through some of the stuff there in the room. And as you did, you eventually learned through the books that were on the first floor, Blood for the Blood God, that there was a ritual to be performed here. Smith was also able to determine that the orb, or that the thing that was controlling the wall of force that led down into the basement, was still on a higher level, and that there was a connection between an orb on the floor that you guys were on and an orb up there. So after going through some of the stuff in the room, such as the potions, the bottle of alchemist fire, as well as the banana ladder, you also went through some of the scrolls and whatnot. I believe Smith ended up getting a stack of scrolls that gave you a spell that I shouldn't, that technically isn't something that you can do, which I think was inflict wounds.
False life.
Was it false life?
That's what I wrote down.
Okay. No,
he definitely got that.
He might have gotten that from. I think I was gonna change it to that. I think. Smith, do you remember if it was inflict wounds?
I think it was inflict wounds. I don't think I actually have it written down, unfortunately.
I think I'll rewatch it. I'm almost positive that it was inflict wounds that I said inflict wounds, and then
you false life, and then I'm like, I'll take inflict wounds, and you're like, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, because I had you roll, and then I didn't realize that inflict wounds was a cleric only spell, and that I would have to remake it in order to give it to you. So yeah, we're going with inflict wounds. But yeah, you need to take along all the scrolls that were with that. But after some time, you guys started interacting with the orb and the dagger, and you eventually learned that you had to cut your hand, or apply some blood to the orb in order to use it to teleport up to the next floor. Upon doing so, Cephas was the first one. He went up there and realized that he was in a room with a crystal, as well as a bunch of shadows and a couple of ghosts. He waited a few moments. You actually realized that it was a 4-minute wait time in order to, in order for the orbs to work again. At that point, Nylor went through and explained what they had figured out, and then Nylor traveled back. And at that point, Cephas went over, grabbed the crystal, and started booking it towards the orb, at which point he had grabbed it, teleported through, and because of the life-draining powers and effects of the teleportation orb, Cephas actually went down as he teleported through, not only from that, but also from the shadows attacking. It was also very disappointed that I could not get to lower the strength score of the barbarian, because he's wearing a goddamn belt, or he's wearing gauntlets, but I'll live. I'm not salty. At that point, you guys were able to fight off the two ghosts that were coming down through the floor, And then from there, Cephas quickly crushed the crystal, dispelling the wall of force. At that point, you guys walked down to the. You guys went down into the basement where you were searching around, and to my omission twice in last session, I did. I did sort of rob Smith of his detect magic spell, and
Magic.
that has sat sourly with me over the past month. So I do apologize for that, because that led to Nylor and Albina finding a few potions, and then Cephas finding a flying carpet. And at the same time, Iluna, Zash, and Smith, the three of you were looking over the bookcase, at which point you found the switch on it that then opened up, leading to a passageway that goes out into the earth. And that's where we're going to pick up today.
You said we heard chanting coming from there, right?
You could hear murmuring. You could hear murmuring. I may have said chanting, but you can definitely hear like a voice down there.
Well, I just got you said chanting, but I got the distinct impression that it was quiet. We could hear something.
Yeah, you guys can definitely hear the sounds of like some kind of speech. It's just hard to hear it right where you're at.
In my notes I've said I wanted to ask this. So, you said the carpet has transmutation magic. Is that just what makes it a flying carpet?
Yes, flying carpets have been transmuted to so transmutation magic is any magic that that adds a new attribute to an item. So to turn lead into gold is to, change the attributes of it. So that is transmutation. A flying carpet would be transmutation because it doesn't fall under any of the other schools of magic.
Right.
Definitely not illusion.
So, no. And we are where? Where's my map? Oh, why is it all dark?
Is it all dark?
Yeah, I just see our tokens. Do I have to do something?
Yeah, mine's all black too.
All right. What about now?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see one hall.
Yep.
Except I remember before we could see two, but maybe that was
you should be able to see
intended.
Well, you should be able to.
Oh, there.
Yeah, it's just because where you're
Depends
standing.
where someone's standing.
Well, yeah, depends on where you're standing. What you can see.
Yes. Well, now, who's going first? Smith opened this door. He seemed to be most interested. Oh, can we make out the type of language, even if we can't make out specific words?
I'm going to say from here you cannot.
Okay. I would think some of it would, like some languages sound more guttural with others, but we'll just go with no.
Oh, it is.
I'll go ahead and use a charge of my wild shape to bring the owl back out.
Okay.
Have the owl scout and look through its eyes.
Okay. So I will just move your token for right now. Which path are you sending it?
Well, can it distinct which path the?
I'll say that you can definitely tell that the sounds are coming from the right.
Okay, then I want him to go towards the right.
Okay. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this.
No.
All right. Let me pull this up because I have been sitting on this for some time.
Do I have to roll a perception check for the owl?
No.
Okay.
No. I just have to pull up my DM notes.
can I go preheat the oven real quick?
Yeah, good.
Absolutely not.
I'm making French
No.
bread pizza. I'm so excited.
Nice.
I'll be right back.
Nice.
Septus, are you really standing over by the barrels still? You can get over here with your new cape.
No, I'm not standing. I'm hovering on my carpet.
Oh, heaven help me. Of course you are. You and your stuff don't weigh more than 400 pounds? I mean, isn't his carrying capacity kind of high? I
I
don't
mean,
know what
his
stuff he's
current
carrying now.
carrying weight is 128. So, I mean,
Who knows
I'm
how much Warforged weighs?
yeah. I mean, Warforged are made out of metal, trees, and magic. So
Maybe the magic makes them weigh less.
maybe.
It does. No way I'm not hovering on my carpet.
I'm back, by the way.
Luna wants to hop on
Welcome
with
back.
you. Scoot over.
All right. So, as you send this owl down the hallway, it actually only gets so far before a wall of force seems to stop it. But through its eyes, you can see the sight of two things down the hallway. The one appears to be an old man sitting there at a table with a collection of books as well as some small stone tablets and what look like tiny little ritual sites. This is what he looks like. And you can see that floating next to him, something that maybe sends a shiver down your spine, is what looks like a zombified beholder.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness.
And you can see that they are talking to one another. Well, you can see that this necromancer is talking to the beholder as he is doing work at this table. And on top of that, you can also see on the far wall, oh, sorry, he should be visible. There we go. You can also see on the far wall, there appears to be an arcane gate that is open. Now, I know on here the color is green. The color that you can see through there is actually a purplish color. It's like a deep purple color.
Can I, upon seeing that, you said there's a wall of force that I'm assuming the owl can't fly through?
Correct. So the owl flies only maybe about 30 feet around the corner. The glow of this arcane gate is actually illuminating the area directly around it.
Can I have the owl go down the other path?
Yes. Yeah. So the owl flies back, and I will say that neither the necromancer nor the beholder seem to have noticed your owl.
Okay.
And
What if I wanted the owl playing rock and roll music?
I mean,
I'm kidding.
Hey.
The owl is headbanging while it's flying.
Yeah. It's funny because owls are the quietest. They are the most silent bird in the bird world, which really makes I really want to see someone play like a thunder bard that is like an owl folk. As the owl flies down around the other corner, you can actually see that it wraps up, and you can see a similar crystal around that corner as it gets around there. You can also see that there are a number of coffins here that are filling this area. You can actually see the coffin. The rest of you can actually see the coffins from where you stand. I'll say, with Smith, I believe with your dark vision, you're able to see up there. It's it's black and white. It's you're not able to perceive anything specific, but you can see that there's seems to be a few coffins there.
Does the gem look like a gem we've seen before?
I will say that because you went up into the room, and you also interacted with it once it got back down on the main floor, it looks very similar to the one that was controlling the wall of force for you guys to get down to here.
Okay, and because I'm deaf and whatnot, I'm gonna very quietly whisper it to the rest of the party members as I'm still looking through the owl's eyes.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring the owl back and have it perch on my shoulder as we discuss what we need to do.
Gotcha.
Like, obviously, if we break that again, it's gonna put the wall force down, but...
Yeah. Will it work like a key, though? Like, carry crystal, open wall, close wall.
I think we might want to wait to see if they leave. I don't know.
Well,
Not really feeling my chances with a beholder and a necromancer.
Is there like a
so
like a torch up on the wall that my owl could perch on and like watch them talk and see, keep eyes
a
on them?
little jutting out bit of.
I would say maybe there might be a rock or something like that. Like there's no torches or anything like that in here. But you could have it could scamp along on the ground. I would also say, because she is not here, I am willing to make the argument that while she cares for this thing above all else, possibly the recommendation of sending Rafa in there, because Rafa can shape change and has a +6 in stealth.
It could be kind of small.
Yeah, but if anything happens to Rafa, Hannah's gonna come back and just be like, you know what? I don't want to play D&D anymore. You guys killed it.
I know. I would feel so bad.
Door probably tell you all. She'll find a way.
I'd feel so bad. Yeah. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. What you want to do with that.
We'll stick with the owl.
Okay. Let me pop an owl onto there.
This beholder looks like that with its blank eyes, like its eyes are blind. We may presume.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did forget to say, and actually I will say it now only because, yeah. So there is the owl, and let me turn on vision for the little guy. I will say that it is once Nylor actually sends the owl back down there that you're able to see that it actually has no central eye.
That's
it's just
no
gone.
central. There's nothing there at all.
Correct.
And what about its other eyes?
Its other eyes are definitely there. There we go.
And we
Which means
presume
what?
they
Um,
work? I thought they needed the central eye to work. What do we
No. So, and I'll say that you're able to know this information because you have the book Beauties in the Eye of the Beholder, that the central eye is the one that emits the area of anti-magic in a 150-foot cone. The other eyes, the other eye stalks, are the ones that perform the other actions, such as, enervation, telekinesis, petrification, disintegration, death, charm, all the fun stuff. Now, I will say that as you are looking at this, because the owl actually has a pretty good perception.
I'm gonna put my pizza in.
Yep.
Keep talking though. I'll listen to it on my phone.
Yeah, I will say that you are able to recognize that while it does have while it does have its eye stalks, you can see that most of them are clouded over with rot, but there does appear to be a few of them that are still there.
I don't remember if we knew as characters or players, but it was mentioned that there's a green eye and that's the death ray eye. If we know as characters, would we know to look for that? Can we see it?
I'll give you that one, and I'll say that you can see it does not have at least a green eye.
It does.
It does not.
It does not. I mean, just because they're clouded over does not mean they don't work. They just might not work well.
Maybe it has cataracts, so it's like
Yes.
disadvantaged.
So sad.
It's sort of. This is not quite.
So sad.
Who's sad? The beholder?
Well, yeah, it's kind of sad.
Oh,
You know, you
sure.
go through life. You go through life with.
Pure evil.
You go through life. They're not evil. I mean, they're kind of evil, but they're not. Yeah.
They're kind of dicks.
Huh?
Just saying.
All their abilities are pretty. I mean, where's their healing eye? Like,
You don't need to heal if
the
you
ones
just kill
that-
everybody.
You're right.
yeah. No, I mean, none of their
Petrification.
eyes
You
seem to
can't
do
die if
anything
you're petrified.
Does not seem to have a green eye. Jesus, take notes.
Did we see what color eyes it did have?
I honestly can't for the life of me remember what colors I attributed to them. But I will say I will say that you are not able to discern the colors of which its eyes are to gain the information of what stocks are still available.
Oh,
That is fair.
you only told us about the green eye.
Yeah, like I said, if that was the case, then I will say that no, you do not see at least a green eye. So you can check off Death Ray.
Darn, I was looking forward to it. Okay.
Me too.
What, dodging the death ray?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I can catch a death ray, right? That's monk shit,
That's a monk thing. It would not surprise me at some point.
right? Purity
Okay,
of
we need a
body,
plan.
catch death rays now.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
We got a crystal.
I think the plans are like we open like we lower the wall of force and then we just go in, which I don't think is a good idea. Or we kind of just wait for them to come out and try to ambush, I think. I don't think all of us trying to funnel in through that hallway is the play.
Is the line of sight of the owl on?
Yes.
I don't see it.
There you go.
I still don't see it.
You don't see Nylor too?
Like I see Nylar, he
Nylar.
moved.
This?
No, I don't see the
You see this
So-
Nylor moving around?
yeah, I see the Nylar moving, but it didn't do anything with the fog of war for me.
Oh.
No, it's all black as well.
Wait, let me see if this fixes it. Is that better?
Nope.
Okay. I guess for what it's worth, since you guys have already seen everything, I can just do this to
Oh
make
my.
life easier.
Much better.
Oh.
Ooh, that thing's big.
There you go.
So
Ye-
do you
The dark
Okay,
portal.
I was gonna ask, you said there was several coffins and it looked like a dead end, but you just answered that.
That's where you can see the crystal over there.
Mm.
Dude, sweet tea with lime juice, so fucking good.
That sounds
Okay.
really good, actually.
Sorry if the dog barking is gonna get
all
annoying,
good.
but I say we go crush the gem and maybe they'll come out to see like what's happening.
Or they could just flee into the portal.
Or they could flee into the
Oh.
portal, yeah.
Yeah, you said it's purple, not green, the light that we see.
Yes.
Is that something we would understand to mean anything? Would any of us know why the purple light?
Roll me an intelligence check
All of us?
Oh,
if you want.
Yeah.
where did I put my character sheet? Fucking too many windows.
You said intelligence check?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm dumb.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
I was hoping I'd roll well. Come on, Ibina, roll well. Look, don't you know anything about purple lights?
She rolled a 14. Cephas rolled an 11. What did you roll, Zash?
A 9.
No.
Man, you guys really aren't good.
A bunch of
With
dumbasses.
Yeah, we're
Phew.
dumbasses.
I mean, Smith was the one that I had the highest hopes for. I will say that you cannot determine anything about the color. I will say the only thing that Albina is able to recognize is the fact that purple is actually not a color that exists in the spectrum of light. It is just the mind's perception of two colors at opposite ends of the light spectrum blended together to create an imaginary color that we perceive as purple. That's what she rattles off super fast. She's like, purple doesn't actually exist.
So
It's just the brain. It's just the brain getting confused between two ends of the light spectrum, and our brain just muds it together. She just looks around like, right?
Are you
Everyone,
proud of yourself?
everyone knows that, right?
Do you feel superior?
Thanks.
She does.
Protected privilege.
Raph is like sitting on her shoulder,
Ibina
like
would look at her with her purple eyes, like, "Are
Yep.
you kidding me? You're kidding me."
she's like, yeah. You see, so your eye actually doesn't actually have purple pigmentation. It has red and blue because it absorbs light and diffracts, it absorbs it in two opposite or two different wavelengths,
She better
and we
be
just
whispering this science lesson.
yeah. No, she's super quiet.
Are you guys
She-
ready to YOLO and just like grab this thing, shatter it, and just like bum rush them?
Yes.
YOLO.
I'm kind of over the stealthiness.
We can if you want.
I'm
I
up
say
for
we
Give
hide
you
the
like
coffin.
3 things.
Then I'm
And
gonna
wait
guard
till they
them.
come in the coffin.
Okay, wait.
jump
Here's a
out.
plan. Okay, Cephas can go shatter it. Smith can cast Wall of Fire to block off the portal, so they don't go in. So they have to come this way to be like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then that's when we
Yeah,
attack.
but can we
You know
just
he's gonna
take the
anti-magic this
crystal
whole
and
thing if we try to go
move?
through, right?
Who?
The Necro dude. He has the ring.
Can the
We
owl
are
see if he has a
very
ring on
certain.
his finger?
The owl cannot discern at this distance whether or not I will say that from this distance, because of the position that the beholder's in, you are not able to get a good enough look at the necromancer's hands to determine whether or not he has the ring.
Because he's fat.
Yes,
And
necromancer is just a whale.
No, the beholder. The beholder's the well. He's
Sorry.
blocking. The
Oh
vision.
yes.
He is like 3 times the size.
Yeah, he's a large. It's a large monstrosity.
Floating Snorlax with
Do
eyes.
any of us have interest in looking in the coffin? Or are we?
Sure.
Looking in a
So-
necromancer's coffin, I can't imagine anything that could
Yeah.
possibly go wrong
So-
with that.
So about guys.
So I need to know where everyone is going to be placed in this moment.
I would
Hold
like.
on.
Put heavy
Yep.
objects on the coffins instead. And then check them after if
Maybe.
we survive.
I would like to point out that there are exactly 7 coffins. One for
Yes.
each of us.
I already said, well, I said we could hide in them, break the crystal, and when he's like, "What the fuck happened to my crystal?"
I don't think that'll work. There's probably
Oh,
some.
what? And ambush him?
Yeah, while we're
Yeah.
clunkily crawling out of the stone coffins.
I'll tell you what, I mean, hey, I'll tell you what, that's actually a really
We
clever idea.
Okay,
crouch like behind each one.
I'm gonna
and-
elbow Cephas in the ribs and be like, "Go peek in one of those coffins and see what's in there."
With your flying carpet. Fly
Well,
over
no,
there.
be
Real
stealthy.
quiet like.
Does that
Yeah.
increase
It
his
is
If
stealth?
he's
Yeah,
flying, does
if he's
that
on-
make him stealthier?
If he's flying, he's actually
I
not
mean,
making the
because
sounds
of
of steps. So technically
Yes,
speaking,
that's what I would.
because he has disadvantage on okay, fine. As long as Cephas is on the flying carpet, at least based on sound, you won't have disadvantage on stealth checks. Because that is
have
the
advantage.
It's armor.
I'm not necessarily going to go that
I know,
far.
I know.
I'm not going to go that far. He's still wearing
should have
heavy
double
armor.
advantage.
Oh yeah.
Silence.
Whatever that's
Uh,
called, like expertise.
So are you heading over to open up one of the coffins?
I'll give him guidance before he does.
Okay.
I guess
This
I'll
is a
sneak
bad
over with
idea.
him in case something jumps out.
Should I just like full on say YOLO and cast Pass Without a Trace and we all go over there?
No,
No.
we don't need
No.
that. Not right now.
What do
Save
you
yourself
think,
up.
Eggy?
Iggy
I
said
mean,
no.
look, I'm we got through those slums without much issue. I mean, we was pretty good on that. But I mean, if you're looking at a necromancer and what'd you say, a zombie beholder? I mean, I've never seen one of those things in my life, and I'm kind of hoping not to attract it to us just yet.
Does Smith think that if we move the crystal, the wall of force will be controlled by it rather than breaking the crystal and ending the wall of force?
I would say, Smith, that you can you can almost you can assuredly assume that, being that it seems to be a very similar situation as to what you dealt with on the upper floors.
So we dealt with a wall of force before, right?
You literally just did like 15
Right,
minutes ago
okay.
in game.
When
A month out ago.
we dispelled that, did it make like any noticeable noise or anything like that, or was it just like there and then it wasn't?
It was just there and then it wasn't. But I will say that you actually weren't down there when it dispelled because Cephas broke it
'cause
on
it's
the upper floor.
That's right. It was the one on the
But I will
chest floor.
I will say that you guys did not hear anything coming from that first floor when he did that.
Okay.
We could just go over there and like knock on the door and like wave and see what happens then. Are they going to attack us or are they gonna run?
Yeah. Lucas, I'm gonna go press my ass against the wall of force. Just double cheeked up in this bitch.
Because as far as we're aware,
No,
the only way to
let's-
turn off that wall of force is to
Is the crystal.
destroy the crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
So
go
it
check let's go
also
check the things.
Yeah. Go.
coffins.
All right.
I'll guidance Cephas.
Okay.
So that's just stealthy
I have
enough.
advantage on stealth, yeah. Don't I'm fine.
Yep. I will say that you guys are able to get over there without issue. And I will say that the owl is the owl is keeping vigilant watch on them, and it is that owl able to telepathically talk to you?
It's
No.
fine familiar.
It's the same thing.
Oh.
Okay, so it's just the
Yeah.
same thing as find familiar, which means that it can. So being that that's the case, I will definitely say that it is sort of in your mind, just like this constant
Tuki tuki.
yeah, yeah. Just this constant like, hasn't noticed us yet, boss. Hasn't noticed It hasn't noticed it yet. It hasn't noticed yet. And it's like every like 5 to 10 seconds, it's just like, and it has its head like literally on a swivel, like 360 degrees. So yeah, the two of you get over to this coffin. That you're able to look around the corner, and that's where you can see the crystal that is there, the one that Nylord pointed out to you. And Seftis, are you're attempting to open up this coffin?
Yeah, apparently so.
Okay.
I'm very ready to punch
Um,
things.
Go ahead and roll me a strength check
With a D4.
with an added D4.
My pizza
boy.
smells so good.
Wow. Wow.
One. He forgot to get off the carpet.
You like
I did.
you forget to get off of the magic carpet, and so like you're just like holding on to it, and it's just like you're not going anywhere. If you
I'll
would
just
like,
look at Seftis and I'll be like, dude, I won't tell anybody. I swear to God.
when you do this, you're like, no, this thing is like this isn't even a coffin. This is just a stone. Like this is one big thing just carved to look like a coffin.
Try it again.
Try it again.
Sure.
I'll help him this time.
All right.
Wow.
Oh my
Cinnabon
God.
equals
Oh
one.
my god.
Okay, well,
You-
I rolled very well. I rolled a soft 20.
Okay. Seftis, like, he gets down and no, it ain't opening. As soon as that happens, like, Zash, you go over and like you just without very much effort, you just and then slide it back.
You loosened it, dude. You loosened it. I just cleaned up. You loosened it.
On the inside of this, you can see what looks like what looks like the remains of some humanoid creature.
Can we desecrate? Never mind, I'm not there.
Well, no. I mean, you're on the right path because I'm gonna reach in and just like break the arms and the legs.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Gray skeleton bitch with broken arms and legs.
Just take the head.
Very
Now,
scared.
now,
Well, they can probably walk without a head.
Yeah, I will say, like, do you like pull this thing out to do this?
No. I'll just
Okay.
like, reach in there and
You just-
snap a femur or two.
Yeah, we'll say with your veritable strength and maybe your claws like cutting ligaments and stuff like that and popping some joints out of place.
Oh, it's not like just a straight skeleton. It's like
No.
still got...
Yeah, no, this is so.
Are
I
there
don't know.
weapons?
No weapons. But I don't know how well versed with the degrees to which necromancy is able to perform, but it appears to have like flesh and tissue. I will say it, like
gross.
it's the remains of a humanoid.
I'll just look at Seftis and be like, was that wrong of me? Should I not have done that?
Just like
Kind
Cutting
of
lig-
paranoid
No,
down
we
here.
just saw
Nope.
that walking
All good.
all the dead beasts.
You want to do
We got a
more?
necromancer.
Do we cover
Yeah.
our asses with this?
I
So
think we should.
All right. Let's go desecrate
Back-
some dead people's bodies.
yeah,
Are you
desecration.
proud of us,
I
Lucas?
learned-
No, what?
I said,
Am
"Are
I
you
proud of
us?"
you? I'm always proud of you.
Desecrating corpses.
Yeah, so when you so I will say when you open up oh, did I put a mark on the map? I did. So I will say when you open up this next one, oh shit, did not mean to do that. My bad. Ignore that. when you open up this next one, you see that there is a very similar one in there. But I will say that this one seems to be in a slightly later stage of decay.
Okay.
Ooh, even more dead.
Yeah, we're just You know what? How about okay, so am I doing clean breaks?
I mean, if
Are
you,
limbs falling off?
I mean, it is like in a coffin, so like you don't really have a whole lot of room to like break an arm. Like if you took these things out and then like were chicken winging them.
I'm formulating a plan with that crystal, by the way.
Maybe, yeah, like maybe Cephas, we like rip their arms off and put their arms in the bag of holding.
Oh.
Just so we don't get attacked by zombies.
They'll at least be armless ones.
Yeah, I mean, our armless zombies, like, what are they gonna do? I guess they could bite us, but lower jaws too, Lucas. Arms and lower jaws.
Hey, that's what they did in The Walking Dead.
Cool. Cool.
Listen, let's not pussyfoot it. Let's just go all the way. Like,
all right. So I will say that of that. So while this is going on, while you are watching the ritualistic dismemberment of these potentially just victims of this necromancer, what is the rest of you doing?
I'm cheering them on.
Okay.
Forming a plan with the crystal. I presume we're not breaking the crystal. That's already a given. Not just yet. And we, as I asked earlier, we presume the crystal controls the wall of force, not just turns it off and on.
I mean, it powers it. That's what Smith was able to determine, that the crystal powers it. So as long as the crystal is there.
But it doesn't change its direction.
I mean,
we can't.
You don't know, because the last time that you had one available to you, Cephas crushed it.
Didn't use it in that manner.
Fine. Smith, what did you say you were doing?
Shaking my head.
Okay.
Don't worry. After the fight, if they don't resurrect and try to attack us, we'll just put the arms and jaws back.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
No harm, no foul.
All right.
Just a safety precaution.
That's it. We move on to so we go on to this one. So I will say that going through these, bada bing, bada boom, you guys are doing work. You get through 4 of them. You're just shifting that coffin lid, going in and, precision cuts, just like, cutting those ligaments, breaking the joints, making sure that they're nice and floppy, cutting the mouths so they can't get a good hack into you. And I'm going to say that this is probably going to take you, like a good 5 minutes for each one. Unless you want to be a little bit more quick and dirty about it.
2 or 3 minutes? They're already dead.
What does quick and dirty mean?
So I'm just so basically you can spend the 20 minutes, or you can spend the 5 minutes for each one, and then, or you can go a little bit quicker, just in case, Bibbidi and Bobbidi over here decide to do anything.
We'll pick up the pace.
I wouldn't have thought it'd take 5 minutes to do each one.
Cephas can just like clean cuts
There's
with
2
his axe.
people.
All right. Well, what happens though?
Be back. Pizza.
What? I will let those.
We find a French bread pizza in one of the coffins.
Inside this one, whenever you open it, this one is actually wearing like a chef's hat, and he has this, this green, white, and red apron. You can tell the facial structure is just, that which would have held a beautiful bushy mustache. And there appears to be a red M on his chef's hat.
A red M?
Yeah. The long dead game Chef Mario.
What?
Aww.
I was gonna say, is it Mario? But I don't remember Mario doing any cooking.
Yeah, the game that never did.
Poor Mario. I ripped
Poor-
his straw off.
Oh, you still ain't gonna bite me.
I'll put his limbs in his chef hat and then into the bag of holding.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice of you.
nice.
Yeah, just so he, afterwards we can make sure we get his stuff back to him.
How thoughtful. Oh, man.
Hey, unless they resurrect and try to attack us, then it's like the 5-head play. Does would
Yeah.
the wall of force block teleportation?
Um,
Teleporting from one side to the other?
no. No. It blocks anything physical. So Wall of Force simply blocks anything being able to move physically through it. It's immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispel magic. So now the other thing is, it depends on the teleportation that you're using, because walls of force extend into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel through the wall. So keep that in mind.
No face stepping.
Yeah, you
I
would
don't know
not.
how face step actually works, but I just
Well,
time
face
and
step.
space shift, and then you're on the other side.
Sure, that's one way to think of it. Yeah, I mean, basically, it's just magical teleportation. So now, again, that is the fact that face step is not that you're stepping into the ethereal plane. Casting etherealness on yourself would be putting you into the ethereal plane, which you would not be able to pass through there. But you could magically teleport up to 30 feet into there, because it is an unoccupied space that you can see, because walls of force are invisible.
Transparent.
Invisible.
What's the
I'm reading.
difference?
I'm just saying the exact word that's on the spell.
Oh.
No, I was just wondering if I'd be able to shadow step to the other side.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah, I imagine. Let me read that. Yeah, because as long as it's dark, as long as it's dim light or darkness, you could, because it's not. It has nothing to do with the ethereal plane.
The Misty Step would work too. Is that what we're talking about?
Let me double check.
Is it Misty Step the same as face?
Misty Step is just magical teleportation. So yes, you could.
How many face steps do I have?
You should have three. You should have 2.
Go ahead, give me 3. What was that?
Yeah, because I knew you had 2, and I didn't know if it was because of that talent. But yeah, that is why.
I gained 1.
Yeah. Oh, Tony, come back!
I was thinking
I'm
about.
here.
Oh, okay, welcome back.
Sorry.
Oh.
We're good.
I sent a picture of my pizza. I thought that would be the message enough.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at that. Oh, nice pizza, French bread and all. Nice.
Send a picture.
Chef's kiss. All right. So Um,
I gave it a thumbs down.
He's not sharing. He's
Um,
just taunting.
so as you guys are going through this ritualistic dismemberment of these, potentially unknowing victims, Cephas, when you get to this point, all of a sudden you see a little bit of a flash come from the crystal as
Oh no.
this noise emanates from the 3 coffins that you have not opened up yet, as you see the lids sliding off as all of the
Knew it.
creatures here are beginning to rise. Everyone, roll initiative.
Does my owl say anything about the necromancer and the thing?
He is still telling you that they have not moved.
Are they still just talking?
Yes.
Like their body, nothing about their body movements changed.
Oh, are you saying like immediately upon this happening?
Yeah.
No.
Shh. Stop barking.
Roof.
He's begging. He wants pizza.
No. I don't know why that went through as a 9 or an 18. That's really
Does she
weird.
not have initiative?
She does. I rolled she has a +1, and I see on my side that it's a 19. That's really
It's
odd.
weird that it didn't add it.
Yeah. What's your initiative, Zash?
21.
21. All right. So now I have to mark. I have to remember which ones they are.
That'd be G1, H4, H3, and H1.
Yep. Just gonna put a little penalty on those ones.
I think they
Not gonna
shouldn't
lie.
be able to move. I thought they like broke their
Arms and jaws.
legs.
I do
How
not
did they
remember
get
hearing
out?
legs.
How did the first 4 get out
How the first 4 get out?
Oh.
without arms?
Core muscles, man. I mean, you've seen zombie movies.
I thought
you've seen
I thought Ash
like
said
they just
cut their ligaments.
Oh no, we dismembered. Yeah, we took
just took
limbs
parts
and
off.
jaws off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And put them in the bag.
yes. So as far as I know, they are torsos, head, and legs,
Yes.
which means not that much of a threat. These ones, on the other hand, though, are.
They should be able to get out.
Again, they can. Again, I have seen people put their hands behind their backs and then be able to stand up. It's not hard. They just, yeah, it's gonna be rough.
There's nothing to attack with. Whether you like kick everyone.
It's called slam. All right. Yep. This one's going to charge at Cephas and slam into him. It's going to show on here that this is a bite attack, but I just want this known that, I just want this known this is not a bite attack. This is a slam attack. Or actually, it's just going to show strength. So that's a miss. All right. So that is his turn. Now, I will say, the moment that these things open, you, or actually, I guess I should have said before, like as you guys were opening these, it is just the scent or the stench of death and decay. Which
Would Septus and I get surprise
We
attacks
should
on
be
them?
used to.
would you
I
get
know.
surprise attacks? No, because I mean,
like, because we would see, because I can't imagine that they like just boom open the lids and we're on
Blue,
us. Like,
popping
I
open.
imagine that it would take some time and we'd have a chance to get ready or run.
I would say maybe from like these ones over here, but being that these ones are like, you know, able to like, you know, they're the ones that are pushing those lids off and then going out to attack you guys. But it is your turn, Zash.
Okay. I'm just gonna go off on H2 since the other ones don't have arms or jaws.
Yeah.
First is a natural 16.
Okay,
And
that
then
hits.
an 11.
The 11 misses.
Okay. Attack bonus, and then I get extra attack too. Natural 14.
That hits.
Okay. So I hit twice, right?
Yes. And I will say, like I said, especially Cephtus, these two that have, like this one that has like stumbled over and tried to, you know, bash into you, and this one, you could just smell like the worst scent in the world.
I hit for 9 and then for 14.
Okay.
And I am going to burn a key point and patient defense.
Okay. With two quick jabs as this thing pops out of there, you know, you just bam bam and knock that one back down into there, just completely destroying it. This one that is going after Cephtus, who is right in front of him, he does have the ability to go ham. That's a miss. All right. Nylor, you saw these things beginning to like clamber out in the one, you know, charging towards the direction of your allies.
So he's
All
blind.
right.
Well, he
Wait,
can. He's only blind if he's viewing through the eyes of his owl. He's just telepathically communicating.
Oh, I didn't know you could do only parts.
So
partial
yeah, there's two things. You can either hear through their ears, see through their eyes as an action, and you're blind or deaf depending on what you know on your own body. But the telepathic communication is just as long as you are within like a certain distance to them.
I didn't know
Alright.
that.
Yep.
This is fancy.
I am going to cast Frostbite at H4.
Okie dokie.
That
Do I
is
have
a
to roll
con-
for that?
That's
Yes.
a con save 15.
That's a failure.
So that's 8 damage and has disadvantage on his next weapon attack roll.
Son of a gun.
And then I'm gonna step back.
Okay. It is Albina's turn. And I'm going to have her step forward. And being that that is just a little bit too far for her to cast spiritual... Actually, it's not too far for her to cast spiritual weapon. But I think before burning a spell slot, I think maybe a produce flame.
What about a destroy undead? Maybe.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Would these be above that challenge rating?
Actually, I don't know. You are. So if they were a CR half, I mean, that's actually not a bad idea. I will. What's that?
Just a suggestion, maybe. I was just thinking about it.
I mean, hey, I'll leave it up to you guys. Would you want Albina to run up and use Turn Undead? It's not going to destroy them. So she would be able to move 30 feet, and then it's each undead that she can see or hear within 30 feet. So she could get up to there, which means that she would have line of sight on this one and that one, because it's see or hear. Actually, they could all, if she shouted.
I would say shouldn't she be able to hear all of them?
Yes.
They would. But wouldn't that tip off the other dudes?
Probably, yeah. Maybe not.
Yeah. Maybe like Sacred Flame or Produce Flame then.
Perfectly fine. We will do a Sacred Flame. Actually, do you guys want to do Sacred Flame, or do you want Produce Flame?
Well, I don't think Produce Flame would reach, because isn't it? It says
No.
its range is self.
Oh yeah, but if you go into the actual thing, it's when you cast it or as an action on a later turn, you can hurl the flame to a creature within 30 feet. So she would just have to, that thing's 50 feet away. She started her turn there. She would just have to move up to there and then cast it.
What's her spell attack?
Plus 6.
Hey, that's probably better to do that then, right? Because the DC 14 I feel is kind of easy. I don't know. Somebody else make the decision.
We'll go with it for now.
Yeah, you go, Lucas. What you said first.
There we go. All right, so we got 15, so that is going to hit. And that is going to be, wow, that's max damage.
Holy.
Obviously, I can roll these for my players, but I can't roll them for my fucking self. In a burst of flame, that ghoul is dead.
Nice.
I don't know why that probably jumped so far ahead. There we go.
It skipped.
All right. So this one is going to try and slam at Zash. I believe that hits. This is wait, H1?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Defense.
Yes, you do. Good job. What's your? That's a miss.
That's 16. Yeah.
Cool.
My AC is 16.
Yeah, this thing's just like, it's like it's wanting to claw at you and like bite at you, and it's just like.
Still, Mario's still a little disheveled at his lack of John.
Yeah, Mario's not too happy right now.
Like Albina, you said she rolled a 15?
Yes.
Yeah.
It came through as a 9.
Did it really?
Mm-hmm. It didn't do a modifier.
See, it's weird. It's not doing a. Oh wait, you know what? Bing. Let me turn off an extension and see if that's fucking with it. This is just going to be a test roll for the inflict wounds. There we go. Now it's for. Oh, good. Get those nat ones out of the way. All right, sweet. Sorry, I had an extension on that was messing with it. All right, so this ghoul is going to go up, seeing that Zash just punched the head off of that one. It is going to go after him and try to claw at you, which those are both misses. Smith.
Oh, it's a firebolt.
Okay.
One second. I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Um. Yeah, can I see? I guess H3 from here.
Yes, yes, you can.
Uh-huh. Yeah, let's just do a plain firebolt.
Okay. Nice. Go ahead and roll the damage. Oh, just so you guys know. All right, 15. Very nice. It is bloodied. Just so you guys know, I over the past week, they had a sale on D&D Beyond, so I was able to get the legendary pack because it was extremely cheap for the discounts that I had. So we now have access to everything on D&D
Nice.
Beyond.
Everything.
Just a
Yay.
quick question. Can we have Albina move either up or down so she's not in LOS of the peeps?
Yes, she did move 20 feet, so I'll move
Oh.
her the remaining 10.
Okay. Awesome.
Get out the way. Whose
All
turn
right.
is it?
It is now your turn.
So from here, can I only see H3?
Yes, from where you are at.
And it's clear that there's several in there, you know, from the battle noises or whatever.
Yes,
So I need to move, I think, to see more.
Okay.
I suppose I don't have to move first, right? I can shoot.
I mean the order in which you movement, action, bonus action is entirely up to you.
Well, I'll shoot at good lord, I need to scroll in. H3 first.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's the only one I can see, so.
Right.
Why am I rolling so low?
That's a
It's
hit.
high enough, I think. Barely. I so miss my bird already, and we just started.
All right. So
you
6
have-
points.
Do you have your rat?
No, they're all not here. They're
I knew you
safely.
got rid of anime.
Yeah, she took the orbs of the other two.
Oh, okay.
Is it still alive?
It is.
This
You
H3.
you definitely hit it. It is on death's door. Like it is 3/4 of the way into death's door.
3/4. Let's get the rest of the way in. That's better.
Yep.
Oh, good.
There you go.
11.
All right. Yeah, with
And
a
then I need to
solid
move.
second hit.
Except I can't move in bonus, because my only bonus action, as far as the useful one, is
You could
short sword.
I mean, you could face step
The
as
rest,
well.
huh?
You could face step
Yeah,
as
I'm not
well.
wasting that.
Okay.
We've
Just
got
saying.
this beholder guy to deal with.
I mean, you also could well, I mean that wouldn't yeah, you could also cast Zephyr Strike.
I feel like that's a little extra for these guys too.
Okay.
That just allows me to run.
Well, that gives you an extra 30 feet.
Yeah.
Where are you now? I think
I'm
if
gonna
you move
want that
up,
for later.
Okay.
yeah, I think
I
if you
didn't
move
move.
up
Where's my...
by your next turn, you'll probably be able to get there because you have a lot of movement.
So you want to move
I'm
up
at
35?
35. Ugh. I didn't realize we were that far away.
Hmm.
I should have moved up before while they were taking coffins off.
He is down a hallway.
But
Seftis, my
I
boy.
didn't.
Actually, Seftis, before you go, I need you to make me a DC 10 con save.
Easy.
And I need you to do that 3 times.
Damn.
1.
Okay. That's 1, that's 2.
That +5 con,
All right.
baby.
You are immune to the stench of the goo or of the ghasts. Technically, what you are surrounded by. All right.
Septus is used to
I guess
that
I'll go
stank.
for. I am indeed. I hang around with Zash too much.
Oh, rude.
Let's go for G3, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just G3 and 1
Yep.
that has.
Yeah, 1 and 3. 1
Yeah,
and
they
3
don't
are
like
not penalized.
strength. Yeah.
Man, I'm surprised you're not using your rage ability.
I thought about it. I didn't really think it'd be necessary, really. There's only like a couple of them.
Are you raging for this, or are you just attacking as normal?
I'm just attacking as normal for this, yeah.
Okay. So I guess my next question would be, are you wait, yes. Are you activating the flames on the great sword? Because the great sword ignites when you rage, but you can also use a bonus action to just ignite it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ignite it.
I just wanted to make sure that I knew what you were attacking with. All right, yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage, and that's going to be the 4d6 plus 4.
Oh shit! I forgot to do that again.
Right click the damage, and and then you just roll 2d6 beyond that.
Yeah, I remember the critical hit thing. I forgot about it this time.
Yep. It's all good.
Oh, do you crit on 19s?
He doesn't, but the damage he deals. So his great sword automatically deals 2d4 or 2d6 plus 4. Because it's a flame tongue, it's a homebrewed flame tongue sword. Flame tongues deal an extra 2d6 fire damage. So every time he attacks, he's dealing 2d6 plus 4 slashing and 2d6 fire.
Fire. Okay.
So, all right, cool. So that's going to be 15 points of damage. All right. Oh shoot, I forgot to roll for Iggy, but I'm just going to put him at the end.
Oh, didn't I get a second attack?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you do. My bad.
Same guy. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say that, with that first attack, you cleave pretty deep. But with your second attack, it is you like scrape off some of the rocky wall of this cave that you're in. All right. It is Iggy, and he doesn't see anything. He is not going to go quietly into the night, as he is rushing forward to aid his friend Zash. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say that he was back here. Yeah, I'll say that he dashes to get up into there for his next turn. All right. This one is going to make its attack against Septus. That misses. And it's Zash's turn. Zash, I need you to make the same Constitution saving throw.
3?
No, just one.
Just one? Okay. Natural 14.
Okay, you succeed.
Oh, okay. Alright, I am going to attack G2.
Okay.
Well, that's dog shit. A natural 2, so that misses.
That misses.
A 19, and then something very high. I rolled a natural 18 and a natural 11.
Okay, yeah, those would both hit.
So 2 hit, yeah.
That'd be an 18 and a 25.
First one does 15.
Okay.
Second one does 10.
Okay. Still standing.
Shoot. Are you kidding me? Fuck.
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna burn a key and flurry of blows.
Okay.
So that's 2 more. A 12 and a 17.
Both of those hit.
Natural. Okay. 7, 11 on the first.
Okay. That kills it.
And okay. Do I still get to use my other attack? or no?
Yes. I will say if you want to redirect it, you can redirect it. It just has to be to H1. You
To
wouldn't be able to.
H1?
Yeah.
Okay. That is 13.
Damage?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
6, 3, and a 4.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that one's bloodied now.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Or, well, actually,
Yep.
I can move down one without invoking an opportunity.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that so Septus doesn't get sandwiched.
No problem. All right. So it is this guest's turn, and he is going to go after Cephtus again. Oh my god, I hate this game.
You hate being dark.
I hate when I roll low on my monster. Nylor.
Dude, I feel like you have like the pity filter on for us or something.
Dude, I wish that was the case. I wish I could turn that off and put meat grinder mode on.
Can I see H1 from here?
I do not believe you can. No.
What about now?
What you are in a wall. But if you move another foot, if you move another 5 feet that way,
I don't think that'd be 35 movement. I don't have that.
is that 30?
You
Oh
only
yeah.
have 30?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say that you can. I'll say that you can be there because we'll say that.
Oh, okay.
He was there.
I'm just gonna cast Frostbite again
Okay.
on H1.
Is that a con save?
Yep, con 15.
That's a nat 20.
Hey, there we go.
Ooh. Sorry if that was loud.
Your mic cut it out. So it's okay.
Good. Good.
And video broadcast was like, no.
It's like, no, we're stifling this man's celebration.
I don't think I could do anything else.
don't
Okay,
know if you-
that's it.
All right. Albina is going to go up and she's going to take stance over top of Iggy. And she's going to cast Produce Flame again. Being that worked so well last time, that's a hit. Dealing 7 points of damage, which is not enough to kill it. But it is scorched to hell and back, and it now smells of rotting flesh.
That helps me focus.
So that one is then going to attack Zash, because it is still pretty pissed at him. And it
So,
misses.
Mario, we can talk about this.
They got me meatball. All right, Smith, your turn.
How far can I move up?
You got 30 feet of movement, so you could get right up to there. So you'd not be able to see the other ones unless you dashed in.
So I can't see H1?
No, not from there.
Let's just prepare a firebolt. No. Yeah, maybe dash me up. I'm gonna use dash and move up, I guess, kind of behind Iggy, so I
Okay.
can kind of see what's going on. Or
Okay.
maybe I guess I'm next to Albina.
Yep. Yeah, you could definitely.
Wherever I can get a glimpse of it.
Yeah, you can definitely get up there and you can see what's, you can see Zash and Seftis surrounded by this ghoul and ghasts. All right.
All right, that'll be it.
Iluna.
Can I see H1? Can I see anybody?
I will say that yes, you can see H1.
Ugh. Okay, we'll start there. Oh, I need to scroll up. Oh, good. It nearly rolled a 2, and then it moved over. Did that
Oh.
come through?
That did.
Yeah,
Good.
And that is enough to kill it.
you've taken Mario's head off.
That's
As it
okay. I mean, I don't know.
it's just like,
Is there not a Mario game where there's zombies? I feel like they missed that genre.
I don't think there's an
I guess I need to
intended-
move if I can't see any other foes.
yeah, can't see anyone from
Everything's
there.
staying in my way.
Well, you can
Huh?
move around them.
Huh? I know
Yeah,
I
you
can move around them. I just didn't hear what you just said. Where was
Oh
I?
yeah, I said you
One?
can see no more foes. I put too much
Can I
ice in
see
that
any
drink.
yet?
Yes, you can see the ghasts.
Sucks to be you then.
All ice is too much ice. I'm sorry, I can see what?
The ghasts.
That's what they're called?
They are called ghasts. It is a ghast.
I thought you were saying
That
gas the
is
whole
what you are
time.
looking at.
I didn't need a close up.
Versus
I can see.
versus these things which you have killed all of.
I love how they were like, how can we make this more endearing? I
Yeah.
know, it'll be snacking on an arm. A dog
So
with its
cute.
bone.
Yes, it's just a puppy. I don't know how many feet I moved, but I'm gonna aim at one of them.
You went 15.
I can see both of them because I'll
Yes.
go for G3
Okay, that hits.
if ew, I only got a 1.
Okay. This is 4 points of damage. Second attack.
That was my second attack.
That was her second.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see the
She killed Mario.
Oh, that's right. Wow, my mind. Sorry, my brother just
Yeah.
messaged me, and I was completely lost there for a second. Okay, cool.
That's okay.
Okay. No, I was just deciding if I want to bonus action and right, because I can continue moving and then use my short sword.
No. So the way that the
No.
bonus action's short sword works is only when you are dual wielding it. So if you are wielding one short sword in one hand and another short sword in another hand, you can attack with one and use your bonus action to attack with your offhand. And since you have 2 attacks, you can attack with that first one again, but you only have one bonus action to attack with your offhanded weapon.
Oh.
Aaron is very used to that because that's how Wu fights.
Yeah.
So, but that's also why on that short sword in your offhand, you don't get your bonus to you don't get your dexterity bonus to the damage because you don't have the dual wielder feat or the dual wielding fighting style. So it doesn't do nearly as much damage, and it has to be part of the attack.
I thought it was a bonus attack.
No, yeah, because
Anyhow, that I guess I'm just done if I
okay.
can't do what I thought I could do.
Yes, that is where that is, and it's on to Cephas.
Oh.
Yep.
Nah. I was gonna say favored foe, but I imagine it's gonna be toppled before it gets to my turn again.
I can almost guarantee it. Your go, Cephas, my man.
All right. I'll take G3 first.
That just hits. Oh wait, actually, are you attacking G3 or G1?
I said G3.
Let me rephrase that. Are you attacking G3 or G1?
I guess I'm
What?
attacking G1.
Oh, you're attacking G1 because with your flanking bonus, you rolled a
Yeah.
13, which hits.
Ah, it must have been my accent you was picking up. Something
Yeah,
weird going on.
that heavy British accent.
Oh, my screen's gone junky. All right, damage now.
There you go. You took a sizable chunk out of him, but you haven't yet bloodied him.
Not bloodied yet. Holy shit.
Not bloodied. It means he has more than 34 hit points.
I will see if I can get rid of G3 because I'm guessing Zash is going to be able to take him out.
Yeah. Nice. Go ahead and roll damage. Nice.
Ow.
Yeah. Scorch him to death. All right. Iggy
Wondering.
Iggy is going to bound up around the corner. And imagine he is going to cast, say, Magic Missile. And we'll say that he casts it at a second level. So it's going to be 4d4. Wait, is Magic Missile Smith? Do you have Magic Missile?
I do not.
Yeah, that I can't pull that up on there. Yeah, it's okay. So it's that plus that. All right.
I'll be back in a sec. I just need
Yep.
to reboot.
Okay.
Display's all screwed up.
You see Iggy points his staff out, and these tiny little motes of light, these 4 little bolts fly out, unerringly hitting their target, the gas that is in front of Zash. And it is the gas turn. And
Damn, that thing is still alive?
yeah. And he does nothing. He is still swinging at you. It's your turn. Murder this boy, Zash.
Alright. Natural 16,
That
12,
hits.
and a 9, which is
That-
17.
Yep. All hit.
Okay. Do I need to roll damage?
What's your base bonus to all of them?
4.
No, you do not.
Okay.
Ding. They're dead.
The entire time that was happening,
In your ear. They haven't noticed. They haven't noticed. They haven't noticed.
Amazing.
Okay,
Wait.
well, I'm gonna
Nope, they
start
haven't noticed.
pulling body parts out of the bag of holding and kind of just chucking them back in the tombs.
So considerate of you.
So nice.
I don't want
So-
rotting corpse parts in the bag of holding anymore.
Alright.
Alright. So I think the idea that I had is I can teleport over, and when we crush the crystal, and then like maybe I'm behind them. I don't know if anybody wants to come with me. And then kind of try to pincer them.
I
Well,
mean,
I
yeah,
was-
I can misty step on the other side as well.
I was kind of thinking, why initiative is like taking up my map. I have to make it smaller. Oh, what was I thinking? See, I still think that we can control this wall of force, but we haven't found out.
I thought you were gonna say fucked out, and I was really confused.
We haven't found out if we can control the wall of force with the crystal, or just turn it off by crushing it.
What do you want to do with it?
What
Move
would
it
we do with it?
forward,
Then go pick the crystal up.
and
I say we
see, I
dismantle.
want to.
Albina, go pick the crystal up.
Alright, well, if they're gonna mess with the crystal, then I'm gonna try to come down here and like peek around the corner, and if the wall of force goes down, I'm gonna shadow step behind.
Okay.
Yeah, I was, but can we see the wall of force?
No, the wall of force is invisible. You
No.
just know
So-
like whereabouts it was because of where
Huh.
the owl
ran into-
stopped.
Yeah, so
So yeah, you won't
But
be able to see that the owl, or you won't be able to see that the wall of force is down. Like you would have to know that, like, there is the trigger of the, whatever you guys decide to do with the crystal.
Okay, well then I'll just keep scouting on them then.
I'll say,
No.
pick the crystal up and try to move it. If the wall doesn't move, we have to crush it. And if it moves,
What if it's like a projector, and it's projecting the wall forward?
yeah, if it goes this way, it's gonna push my owl backwards. If it goes away, my owl will be able to move forward. There's our answer.
Somebody grab it and move it.
but I was just trying to figure out, we can see this portal, or the owl has told us, or we saw it when we walked past somehow, right? I was
Yes.
trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
figure out a plan to stop them from getting into the portal. Because
Yeah,
the
you
wall
can-
of force seems to stop most magic options.
Can you cast a spell through the wall of force?
Yes.
No.
Well, you
It
can't.
depends.
So it's very specific. Like you can cast a spell that if it's like pick a point in range,
So
and
theoretically, like wall of fire would be okay.
Because don't you like pick its start point and end point?
you create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range. So that's the thing. It's like nothing can physically pass through this. So you can't shoot a bolt of fire. You can't shoot, like you can't shoot a firebolt through it, but something
Right,
that
you could
is
summon a wall of fire right in front of the portal.
as far as my understanding, yes, because it is within range.
I mean, like I have that prepared as well, but that's my only level 4 spell slot, so I kind of don't want to use it for that. I think Smith can use his
So I was thinking,
staff for it.
if we can control the wall of force plus the wall of fire, we can squash them into a smaller area.
Well, somebody has to move the crystal to see if it does project forward or not, to see if the crystal has any bearing on where the wall of force is.
Mm.
I mean, me and
And
Seftis
Smith-
have lingering deficiencies from touching the other crystal, so I'm not doing it.
Oh, the
Oh, I
orb,
totally
though.
forgot about that.
Yeah, like my con score is like permanently reduced. Like
But
so
that's from the orb.
okay,
not
but
the
the crystal was
But you
involved in
don't-
that.
you
I'm not.
don't-
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was from
I'm
the
not touching-
teleportation, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That wasn't from the actual crystal. Okay.
But the crystal was involved in the entire situation.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go pick up the crystal because we're
Okay.
just sitting here not doing anything.
You pick up the crystal. It is in your hand. You feel power. No, it feels like a crystal.
Can I spin it this way and try to like hit Cephas with the wall of force?
I mean,
See if it works like that.
yeah, nothing happens. I mean, you almost deck Cephas, but that's about it.
I'm gonna look at Nylor and ask him, can the owl fly forward?
I'm gonna check to see if the owl could.
No,
Like,
the owl
not
cannot.
fly, but peck
Yeah.
forward. Okay.
Yeah, the
No,
owl
he
cannot.
can't. Yeah, we have to crush it.
Okay. I guess Cephas is probably the best to try and crush it, right?
Normally, yes, but
I
his
don't know,
strength.
I
His
couldn't open a
strength.
coffin earlier.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try it. Fuck it. Nope. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
That is a 10.
You trying to crush it, Cephas?
Yeah, I'll try and crush it.
Okay. Roll me that strength check.
When I pass it off, I'm going to start walking back down here. I want to be ready to try the shadow step if I can.
Oh my god, the anticipation.
Yeah, I want to set my D&W on networking for the rolls at the minute. Try again.
Refresh.
There we go. Oh, it's a bit better.
Good.
Ooh.
You give it a squeeze. This one's a little bit harder than the last one. But after a moment, you crush it. The moment that you do, whereas before you guys heard some murmuring that was kind of going through the, through this.
Say, I lean a wood weapon.
You guys, the moment that you crush the crystal Cephas, you no longer hear a murmuring. You actually now hear voices coming from down in here. Or I should say a voice. And Nylor, since you're back here, you can hear it probably clearer than anyone, but most of you can hear this now echoing through there. You hear a voice go, so as I tells him, so Ernesto, I tells him. You want to know what I tells him? You hear this. Because I'll tell you anyway. So I tells him, just go to sleep. I'll bring you back whenever I can. And that was it. It's been 145 years now. Still waiting. And the moment you hear that, the owl steps forward and realizes that the wall of force is gone. And, Nylor, I actually need you to make a stealth check for your owl.
Using just an owl stat block?
Yes, it has a +3 to stealth.
Okay. So I just roll a d20 out of 3?
Yep.
Nat 20?
Okay. Yeah. These two over here do not see your owl.
Caw, bitches.
Tucky.
Weird.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
I want a mock duck.
Are we concerned about what we just heard?
While you guys decide that, I'm gonna go
145.
take a leak. So I will find out what you guys are doing when I come back.
For 145 years? mean,
He's
that
been
seems pretty
waiting. He's gonna bring
irrelevant.
someone back.
I think we
I don't
should do the
know.
wall of fire thing to block off the portal.
Yeah, I think we should block the portal off, and
I mean,
a
it's
couple of us, if we can, like, easily teleport behind, should do that, and then kind of pincer them. Because I know I can make it. I don't know about you
I
guys,
can't
though.
wall of fire it now.
oh really?
Yeah, my staff is slow on charges.
Well, fucking balls.
I mean, I
Okay.
have it. It's my only 4th level spell though.
Well, what else do you have? Like, what are your other 4th level?
Polymorph.
That's pretty good. I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, it's your spell slots.
Do we have
They
any
might
other?
not even run. They might try to fight us, so.
You got polymorph? Polymorph might not be a bad idea.
What?
Yeah.
Do I have what?
Using
Polymorph, you said?
polymorph's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I do have polymorph. Yeah. It's a wisdom 15 save though.
Or you could turn one of us into a T-Rex. Lucas would love that idea if you were here.
I don't think I've seen
What's
a
the
T-Rex yet.
range?
Like 60 feet on polymorph. And
Wait,
doesn't it have to be a
isn't
monster
your
I've seen before?
character from Eberron?
No, that was this other dude. That was Vanadar.
Oh,
What is a T-Rex's challenge rating?
I don't know.
I'm Googling it right now because I'm curious.
And what I think the best person change would probably be
An
Cephas.
8?
Oh,
Challenge
so
rating 8? Is that too high?
Yeah. Yes, it'd be
Fuck.
equal to. So look up challenge rating 7 animals, and that's what I could transform people into.
5E polymorph. Right to polymorph. That's lame. Hawk, hyena, jackal, lizard, octopus. And what's a quipper?
it's
Oh,
a
those are
fish.
zeros.
Oh, this is also concentration. Ugh.
Ooh, a giant ape.
I actually watched a video recently. A giant ape is like on par with a T-Rex because it gets a ranged attack too.
Oh my god, okay. So, what if I shadow step in and you just fucking polymorph me? And that's how we start the fight.
Well, we already destroyed the crystal, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah,
There's really no need to shadow step. I mean, unless you really wanted to. I
Well,
don't know what that
I thought
gives
he was
you.
trying to be
It's just so that, like,
stealthy
I can get
about it.
behind them, right?
I mean,
So
Oh,
that,
okay.
like, literally not all of us are funneling down this hallway.
But then again, like, aren't you worried about the anti-magic thing?
Would that break polymorph?
I feel like it would.
If you are in a polymorphed state, a cone of anti-magic would dispel that.
Oh.
So
Lame.
it's
Really
based
are fun.
it's basically that magic cannot exist in a cone of anti-magic. It
okay,
is
I'll see this,
anti-magic.
Lucas. With a nat 20 stealth check, can my owl get closer and see if there's a ring on the necromancer's finger without being detected? Nat 20 plus 3 for what it's worth.
Well, wouldn't you have to do a perception check too then?
Yes. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
What's his perception modifier?
+3. Funny enough, you picked the one creature that has a +3, that has proficiency in stealth or that has a proficiency. Oh my, yeah, nope. You're viewing through this thing's eyes, but it's the zombie beholder that is there is just, blocking most of the sight.
I mean, we could still do it and just hold off on the polymorph then.
But then again, should we do the wall of fire?
It's
I mean, you have Sentinel, don't you?
I do.
So if you get right up in them and they try to run away, you could pop and.
Yes. I would
So,
pretty
yeah.
much try to put myself between them and the portal.
Okay, yeah. We can hold
We could
off
always
on it.
we could always follow him into the portal, right? If that were the case. If he
Yeah, we could definitely chase. We don't know where it goes.
Yeah,
but,
we don't know
like,
where it
yeah,
goes,
we could
but
definitely chase.
or I think we're thinking that they're gonna run into it. What if something comes in through it?
It's very possible.
He'll be like, "Oh, you polymorph, I polymorph. Here, have a T-Rex."
Yeah.
No.
So what we were gonna do, Lucas, is I was
Yep.
gonna shadow step in, and then Tony was gonna polymorph me into a giant ape.
I can't dispel that portal, can I? With just dispel magic.
That one.
Can
You
identify
would.
it?
I mean, well, in order to identify it, he would have to be touching it.
Oh, okay.
Smith, do you have counterspell?
I do.
Good.
I just learned it.
You could try to dispel it. You would not with the, I mean, I'll sort of give you this, like, looking at it, you can tell this is not a teleportation circle. So with it, you would not have a spell slot high enough to just dispel it. You would have to roll.
Okay.
How about this, guys? I could prep Tidal Wave. If they try to run through the portal, that could be the trigger warning for Tidal Wave to maybe knock them prone. That way, it's not my 4th level spot. It's only a 3rd level, and it still kind of sort of does the same thing. Ish.
Wait, like tidal wave in and follow it?
No,
What you're saying?
because Tidal Wave is 120 range. Like, I could cast it from
Right.
where I am now, and I could say, if they try to run through the portal, my action is holding Tidal Wave to like knock them prone.
So basically,
Oh.
you're casting Tidal Wave, like pushing them back out of it.
Yeah. Which it doesn't push. It'll just knock them prone if it hits.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll take damage regardless, but only if they fail the save.
Theoretically, if I were to cast dispel magic and I were to fail, that wouldn't necessarily alert them, would it?
If you cast Dispel Magic, well, it is verbal and somatic. So you are having to speak an incantation. And, the argument there being that if you can hear them, they can probably hear you.
Oh shit.
So what are we doing, guys?
I think as many people, well, maybe not as many, but so who all can teleport?
I could Misty Step.
Is that burning a spell slot?
Yep.
Maybe it's not worth it.
I say I use Hold Person on them. It's a low level spell, but it might
Would
do
it
the
work
trick.
though?
You would use what?
Hold person.
Hold Person.
I mean, you could
I
definitely
mean,
try.
yeah, you could yeah. It's not a bad thought.
Does Albina have anything prepped?
That's what I was.
I mean, I was just looking through all of her stuff. I mean, it's,
How far is your face step, Stacy?
30 feet.
30.
And you can face step other people, right?
Not now.
Nope.
No?
She's in summer, which means if she face steps, it creates a fire explosion.
Okay. I was thinking like maybe I
A
shadow
level
step and
one.
you face step Seftis. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Like I was just maybe I can go in first and try to distract him and give you guys an opening. Cause like we don't know if he has the anti-magic ring. That's the thing I'm
Right.
worried about. Because if
Okay.
everybody
Yeah, me
gets
too.
stuck
And
in this hallway with the anti-magic, like we're fucked.
And I don't know what all we know about beholders, and I think I heard you guys say he doesn't have the death one. He could very well still have disintegration, though.
Well, I
Wouldn't
mean, we
anti
have
magic
some.
also
Go ahead.
mean that he wouldn't be able to cast magic as well?
So that is true. That is something. That is something to. That's something to consider whenever dealing with a beholder. Is that like the area works against the beholder's own eye rays. So the beholder has to be like visibly looking at you in that 150-foot cone, but it can't cast spells in that 150-foot cone. So it would not be able to cast, death or fear or whatever. But if it closes that, then it can bam, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Would we get a surprise round theoretically on these guys?
It depends on how you intend to surprise them.
Like, I kind of want to cast Hold Person on the mage and then focus fire on the beholder if it's still up.
I could definitely, if I shadow step in and you get the Hold Person off, I could stun the beholder theoretically.
I mean, okay, so if you hold a person the necromancer, Zash can shadow step in, stun the beholder. If they're stunned, we would all get advantage on it. We could probably just blow them up. But that's that's if the hold person works. If not, we're kind of just like, we wasted everything. And like that, I don't know.
So just out of curiosity, is this conversation happening like up here?
You should hook things.
Well,
Yeah.
theoretically, this conversation isn't happening.
Well, I mean, there was no prior discussion about this stuff, so.
You said, and I quote, "I'm going to pee, so you guys talk."
Yes, I'm saying you guys talk. I just need to know where your characters are talking.
Right here.
Penis!
Jesus Christ, Aaron. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Oh, boy.
I haven't done it in like 3
I know,
weeks. Okay?
I know. Yeah, you have to get it out of your system like a child.
Were we
I think that's my favorite plan
considering
so far. Is the
talking
whole
to this guy in
person.
any fashion?
Nope.
No.
Considering he's been waiting to do something for 145 years.
I don't think that
the
you
only
guys
thing
heard
he
that.
has to talk to.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they did.
We all heard.
This is a psychopath who like literally killed an entire town.
And this is a person that we think killed your brother, right?
Yeah, who is using his body for whatever.
Well, it doesn't mean we don't kill him at later.
Yeah, but that's a fucking beholder. You can't really be like, here, let's talk, and it's gonna be like, oh no, you talk, I'm gonna disintegrate you.
I mean, like, we don't have to necessarily kill him. Like, we can put him on death's door and then try to talk to him. But I don't think, like, skipping down the alley being like, oh, sorry, we've ransacked your tower, but can you tell us about this person that you've been trying to resurrect for 145 years?
But also, on the other hand, he probably does know we are here.
I mean, he had to have heard the bomb. Well, maybe not, because if they had the wall of force up, like, we couldn't really hear them talking, and we were right here. So there's, on the off chance, it might have been muffled. He might not know.
But, like, we've been climbing the tower for a while.
I don't know. I'm ready to do something now.
Should we just go with the hold person plan?
That's my favorite so far.
So, like, surprise round? We start off with, like, hold person, and then you shadow step in, and... Or what do you call it? Shadow step? Or what did you call it?
Yeah, shadow step.
Yep.
I can step in too, but I have to be like 30 feet away, and at that point we'll probably be seen.
You're probably better off staying at range, honestly.
Now,
so you can use your bow.
Okay, question. Should we take a short rest? Because people are still hurt from a couple battles.
I don't think we should give him any more time. He could be like...
I don't think we can.
Like, I don't know what anyone else's HP's at, but
I'm
I'm down
max.
some.
We short rested at the top of the tower, so I don't even think we'd be able to, because it would be that was like in game. That was like 20 minutes ago.
I mean, I don't think there's. Is there a limit on short rest? Doesn't it just take an hour?
It does. It just takes an hour, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna just sit there for an hour.
Okay. Okay, I guess on your call, Smith.
Can we?
I do want to
Did we hear any more talking while we were?
Yeah, actually, at one point you do. Towards the end of your conversation, you hear the voice from before was talking. Says, "Who the hell are you? Come here, come here." And Nylor, you hear the voice in your head saying, "Captain, he spotted me."
You
Captain?
spotted him with a 20 stealth?
You guys were standing there talking. I was rolling a perception check.
I thought we weren't talking in character, though.
I mean, you would have had to have been talking in character to some degree in order to formulate a plan. I'm not saying that you guys were talking out loud. I'm not saying that he detected you. I'm saying that he, at some point, he turned around and saw the owl sitting in the corner. That is all he saw.
Okay, I'm just gonna dissipate the owl then.
Fuck. Hey! My wall of force! The hell?
Oh.
Can I go ahead and use hold person?
I mean, are you going to get within range?
Should I shadow step first and then you hold person?
I'm checking the range right now. 1 second. What is it? 30 feet? 60?
Hold person is 60 feet.
Oh, I guess we never like moved. I would have.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. The next thing that I
here.
needed.
Well, actually, I guess I'd be like more like here. Is that cut off from their LOS? That should be fine. I think we would need Smith like on this corner at least. Like 35, 40, 45, 50. If it's 60, you reach from the corner.
So what are you doing, Smith? Where are you at?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just says, yeah, just move me to the corner so I can like just barely so I can see him.
Okay. Iluna and Seftis, where are you guys going to be?
Just for clarity's sake, Lucas, I'm watching Smith, as soon as I see, or what I think I see is him casting the spell, is when I'm going to shadow step.
Okay. And where are you going to shadow step to?
Can you tell me what? Ideally, I want to do it as close to the beholder as possible.
I mean, that would just be like right there. So.
Okay. Then yeah.
Well, what was his reaction to seeing the owl and saying about the force field?
The moment he saw the owl dissipate, he like looks around and goes, "Hey, where's my wall of force? What the fuck's down there?"
Move closer to the portal or anything like that?
I mean, he like steps, he like, gets away from the desk that I don't have drawn on the map, which is right about there. And he's like looking down the hallway. I would say with Zash's stealth and his a convenient shadow cast on the wall, he is able to press up against the wall there, but you see this you see the necromancer, he like steps around, he's like, the fuck? What are you doing? Who the fuck's down there?
Oh.
Ernesto, we have visitors. You just hear like, yeah, I don't care. Come on out. Fuck you doing? What do you guys do?
Hold person.
Okay. You step about in order to cast it. As you are saying the incantation and casting this, you just see the necromancer standing there, and he goes, really? And cast counterspell. What level were you casting that at? Third or fourth?
Second.
Hold person?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a sec. Okay. Yeah. Then he is going to cast that. He's going to cast counterspell.
Can I counterspell a counterspell?
Oh my god, this was a thing once, and I don't remember what I rolled on it.
I mean, can you, because you're like
I don't-
performing an action by casting the spell? I mean, like, I know you can counterspell a counterspell, but I don't know if you can do it if you're the person being counterspelled who's already casting a spell.
Wait, yes. Yes, you can. You just are using up both of you're using up, because it's a reaction, you're just ending up using, your reaction.
Would his whole person still go off?
I don't see why I won if the counterspell would work.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
They're not both concentration spells.
I'm gonna run to the restroom.
But you can cast other spells while you're concentrating.
That is true. Let me see here. Yes. Jeremy, I was looking for it because I knew Jeremy Crawford once rolled on this. Counterspell counters the casting of a spell. Counterspell is a spell, so it can be countered. Because basically the way that this works is, yeah. So I just does the original spell go off though?
Why wouldn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Because you're interrupting yourself, right?
No, he's not interrupting himself because you can cast a reaction spell at any time. It's not an action. What is that? Oh, hey, Hannah.
That's Hannah.
That'd be a Hannah.
Hey, I'm gonna be on mute, but
Okay.
I'm here.
Welcome.
Ooh,
Driving
I was gonna.
back from Virginia, so
That's if it's a cantrip.
I'll be here. You might hear my. I'm gonna keep on mute because the
All
niece and nephew are in the background. But
Yes, that's fine.
when it's my turn, if you
Yeah,
want
absolutely.
my decisions, I'll be here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm going to make the rolling. I'm going to make the rolling based on the fact that counterspell counters the casting of a spell, and counterspell is a spell, so it can be countered. The problem is the interrupt. Yeah. Oh god. Because it's
I was going to bring up Albina's silence. I don't think we considered that. It's a very big radius, though. I mean, obviously, we've used it.
Right, but the thing to consider with silence is where you would cast it.
I know why I said it's reference the radiant.
Plus, counterspell is only somatic, which means that silence would not affect it.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah, it's just somatic.
Well, okay. But it might help reduce his spell repertoire a little bit.
Yay!
It's saying no.
Daddy, here I come to turn it
Sorry, I was just trying to see the stream and listen, but I don't think I can do both on the phone.
Okay. So yes. Okay. So it will allow the continuation of the of the spell because you are casting. Yes. Okay. You're casting Hold Person. Upon seeing you in the process of casting that, considering Hold Person is an action, which means that it is taking roughly 6 seconds to cast that. A reaction can be cast at any time, which means he's casting that before you fully casted it, and you are able to cast Counterspell as a reaction against that. So yes, are you countering it with a 3rd or 4th level?
I'll just counter it as a 3rd level, because I'm assuming he cast 3rd level.
Which he did, because he recognized the spell as a 2nd level, or he recognized the spell and dispelled it at its lowest level. Well, I guess he dispelled it at 3rd level. So. Alright. So that means that I need to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, you do.
That succeeds. Oh fuck, did that not go through?
Yeah, I don't buy it. Didn't happen.
Hold on.
It didn't happen.
Fuck. Sorry. It won't show up on it. I'm sorry. I had it turned so that I could do my check before.
What was that?
Wolves, what?
Well, with that, I would have shadow stepped in. So
No, it's an accident.
Okay.
I'm gonna action surge.
Okay. All right,
I'm
fighter.
kidding. I think that's all I have left, right? I can't. I don't think I have any bonus actions.
Yeah. You're shadow stepping in. Where are you shadow stepping to?
I'm really sorry. I forgot where you said I could.
You would basically be able to get, like, because it has to be to a place of darkness. Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So actually, you would probably have to go back here because the portal is giving off a glow. So it is some dim light in there, but this is going to be, where more of the shadows are. But I mean,
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because then I can just move.
Yeah, and you shadow step into there, and you see the necromancer, like, he looks over. He's like, whoa, what the fuck is going on here?
Wait, he saw me?
Huh?
He saw me shadow step behind him?
No, like looking down the hallway towards
okay.
Smith. He's like, whoa,
Alright.
what the hell is going on?
Well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he has not seen you.
It's safe for me to say that, like, I know the whole person didn't land, right?
Yeah, you can see that he's moving.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to him and try to grapple him.
Okay. So then you need to make an athletics check, and he is going to contest that.
Where is that? Ooh, +4. 15.
He got a 13.
Oh my god! I rolled an 11.
Yeah.
Holy.
You run up and you go to you grapple him.
Did I see if he had the ring on?
I will say that as you are running up, you don't see it on his hand.
Okay, well, I should have asked that first. I guess I'm just gonna grapple him and ask him, Yeah, I'm gonna ask him where Theron's body is.
You have him, and you see the beholder turns its head and is looking at you. As you say, what do you say?
Okay. Is he like a skeleton or is he like a person?
No, he's a person. Like you can see flesh.
So I'm gonna like put my hand around his neck with my claws out, and I'm gonna ask him, "Where is my brother's body?"
Fuck, I don't know. Who the fuck is your brother?
Theron.
How many of them are you? Where the fuck did you come from?
I'm gonna smack him. Pay attention.
Don't do that. Ernesto gets very testy whenever I get hurt.
Then shut the fuck up and answer my fucking questions, or Ernesto's gonna lose another eye.
Okay, Zash, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, buddy.
Alright. 17.
17. All right. You see the beholder gets this very angry look in his face, and you see a beam of energy shoot out in your direction. Isn't it something?
Do I have like flanking, or I'm sorry, do I have like partial coverage because of literally the necromancer that I'm holding in front of me?
I mean, being that you're making a dexterity saving throw, he is like, I'm not gonna say that. I mean, it's not going against your AC, so that's the only thing that's gonna give you a bonus when it comes to cover.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as that happens, the necromancer turns back. You feel this cold around your claws, and he says, I was in a very good mood today. I suggest, if you don't want to die, get your paws off of me, and we can talk like adults.
I would like to assume that if we saw like a beam go towards Ash,
sure,
I would dash forward.
Okay. What are you doing?
I don't know. I didn't think that far.
Are we on initiative?
We're going to be.
Spirit Guardians, please.
Yep.
Blindness, deafness, spirit guardian, spiritual weapon, and summon my rapier. Did I get it, Hannah? Let me think.
Sounds just right.
Oh my
God. I'm not gonna let him go, but I'll loosen my grip a little bit.
All right, what are you doing, Nylor? Because as soon as you make your determination, that's where we're going to start.
Okay, give me 1 moment. 120 feet. I'm going to shoot a guiding bolt at the beholder.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, give me a second. Click that. Click that. 24.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Neat. 15 damage.
Okay. Everyone
And
roll initiative.
Yes, advantage on the next attack against them.
Yep.
Sorry, you'll have to roll for me.
No, it's good. I had that before.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be right back.
But
I've just.
no one
I'll be right back.
is heeding the request to talk like adults from somebody who's way powerful than we are.
We will fight like adults.
Adults don't fight.
Don't know if banishment would work on the beholder. Like,
as
is he from
far
a different plane of existence?
if it is from a different plane of existence, then it would go there. It could go there permanently, but otherwise it would just be gone for a minute. You don't know necessarily what plane it's from.
Isn't a minute like 10 turns or something?
Yes.
I'm back.
That's still a good brain play if you pull it off.
Luna, what's your initiative?
Oh shit. Oh, really low.
By the way, my dexterity is 14. I see that me and Seth just rolled the same. I don't know what his dexterity is though.
His is 1. So you should be above him.
His dexterity is 1.
Plus 1.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, damn, he's not very dexterous.
He has an inner ear infection that's really messing up his balance.
Roll for little Iggy this time. Let me back up here because technically that was on round 3. All right. It's the Necromancer's turn. And I gotta see something here. You can be, yep. All right. Ends. All right.
The flying carpet.
Uh-huh.
It's commandable.
Yes.
Stuff that should get off his foot. Command it.
Better to do what?
Fly over the beholder. I don't know.
Go
Scoop
fly
up the
into its
beholder.
eye.
Yes.
All right. Zash.
Inspiration.
Zash, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck me. I failed.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
So 5.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, was not expecting that. As your claws are feeling this bit of an icy cold chill around them, almost a necromantic energy, you hear a voice in your ear as the necromancer cranes his head to look at you and says, in a voice that was definitely not the voice that you heard seconds ago, "Let go of me
No.
and kill your friends."
Can I ask you,
my
is this a
God.
charm effect?
This is.
Okay. I can use my action to end one effect on myself that is a charm or frighten. Stillness of mind, just monk shit, baby.
Okay, so that is that you can use your action, which happens on your turn.
So I still have to. Okay, so
Correct.
I still have to go through with. Okay.
So for right now, then you can, as soon as your turn comes, you can use that.
Okay.
But you are feeling this. You are feeling this presence in you that is making you want to let him go and seeing your allies as your enemies.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I didn't mean to do that. Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
Measure.
You don't
30.
have control anymore.
There's just an invisible wall here, I guess. 30, 40, or 30, 35, 40, 45. All right. I can get up to Nylor.
Okay.
I can't actually move my character there, though, because I don't know what the fuck is
Wait.
going on.
Is he doing this
No,
now? Or
no,
is
you
it on
don't
his
have to do
turn?
it now. You don't do it
Oh, I
now. You
don't?
do it on your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Bad. Oh, never mind then.
All right,
Okay.
Nylor. Right now, what you see is Zash has turned his gaze towards you guys and is now bearing claws in your direction.
I was
What did the beholder do this?
ask if we knew.
You don't know, but I will say
It
that
didn't
you.
shoot like a ray at it.
What's that?
It didn't shoot a ray at him.
No, it did not shoot a ray.
It just looked at him, kind of.
No, the beholder didn't do anything. It was you saw the necromancer because where you were standing, you could see the necromancer crane his head back towards Zash, and then that's where the change happened.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fairy Fire, which is a 20-foot cube, and I want to get the beholder and the necromancer in it.
Okay.
And that is a dexterity 15.
Wow, the beholder succeeds.
Okay, so but the
Necromancer fails. So the necromancer is currently highlighted.
He's gonna be glowing bright white.
My face.
And then I don't know if I could do anything else. Give me a second.
You're casting that from where you're standing, correct?
100. I think it's 60 feet.
Okay. And that's a 20-foot cube.
And I'm just aiming it so I don't get Zash.
So that's going to be the thing. You would essentially have to put, if you did not want to get him, you would essentially have to put the square centered on an area. Okay, no, you could see there. Okay, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Guess I can turn line of sight back on.
And I'll go ahead and move up.
Okay.
I can't. Yeah, he's right. I can't. Just on the other side of the wall.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Wall there. There you go. Now you can move.
Okay. I just want to be right there.
Gotta have that wall there. All right, Cephtus.
Blue chips.
So basically, everyone gets advantage on attacks against a necromancer. By the way.
Oh, because the fairy fire.
Yeah, and he can't stealth. So.
No, I thought it only was he can't stealth.
No, any attack against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Mhm.
Oh, and I'm concentrating, by the way.
Yep.
If I go there, I can attack from there, yeah?
No, because you only have 40 feet of movement, and you would not have a bonus action attack.
What if I'm using the magic carpet? That gives me 60 feet of movement.
Holy shit, that's right. Hold on. So, you can speak the carpet's command word as an action to make it fly and hover. It moves according to your spoken directions, provided you are within 30 feet of it. So, you would have to use your action to command it to move.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I just brought it up to remember that we have this new feature.
So yeah, so I mean, you can you could be on it, and you could say you're using your action to command it to go over to there.
Yeah, I just don't know if there's any benefit in me being there at the moment.
So let me remind you of this, because you would have gotten this whenever you guys last leveled up. So putting you back to where you were, that was what, 60 feet? Okay, so if you scroll to the very bottom of your actions, you now have your 7th level barbarian feature. As part of your bonus action, when you enter your rage, you can move up to half your speed, which means you gain another 20 feet. So as long as you dismount, as long as you step down from the carpet, and then, rage, run, and attack, then you're good.
Okay. I will be off the carpet and I will be raging.
Okay.
I don't think there's any point being right close to Zash or not yet, though. It'd benefit to be next to the necromancer dude. How many feet can I move now then with that? Is that an extra 20 feet you said? So 50
Yeah, so it'd be 60 feet total.
60 feet total.
Yep.
I will go there then, and I will try and attack this guy.
Okay. See those 2 swings?
I'm raging as well.
Yep. That is a hit. Damn.
Okay. What was it a roll for the fire damage on that one?
What do you mean?
I thought I got like an extra fire damage roll with when I was raging. I couldn't remember.
Not whenever when you're raging, that's just the fact that you don't have to use another turn and another bonus action to ignite the sword. The sword ignites as part of your rage. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, it's just the 4d6 plus 4. So
Doesn't
yeah,
he have like the AOE fire burn?
that is a thing, but that is an action that he can do. He has yeah, he has the ability of disaster aura. When you enter a rage, and as an action while raging, you can deal 1d8 plus 2 to all creatures within the aura.
Okay.
Okay, that's probably what I was thinking of then. Alright, second attack.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that's a nat 20. Wow. Okay,
Wow.
go ahead and roll your 4d6 plus 4, and then we're automatically gonna add 24 to it.
Good job.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this beholder is not looking good. At which point it's going to turn around, and it starts its turn in your aura, which means it's going to take some damage. And it's like it turns around and just stares at you and all right, I need okay, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
All
I
right.
was complaining about that.
Yeah.
Never get those crappy rolls out way earlier on.
You see the same beam that went towards Zash go out towards you.
Uh-oh.
Bless you. That
Um,
was a sneeze.
are things black again because of line of sight?
Yes, because you're around the corner.
Okay. Presumed, but could have been for other reasons.
So what you doing? Oh shit, that's Iggy. Sorry. My bad. You got
Yay.
10 and 20. What?
Do you
Oh.
have a spell list for him?
Yeah, it's on your character sheet.
Is it?
Yep, if you go under extras, there's an Iggy thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yep.
I'm dumb.
It's all good. With that, he sees you surrounding, or he sees the necromancer, like, you have the necromancer, and he is going to cast. What do you want him to cast? Should ask.
I feel like he would go with his trident. Oh, well, actually, I don't think he's casted Scorching Ray yet, has he?
No, he still has another second level spell slot because he used Magic Missile to cast it at a second level.
Yeah, this guy probably. Yeah, I think Scorching Ray. I feel like he would probably just follow Seftus's lead and pump three hits of Scorching Ray into the Beholder.
Great. Bing, bada
Was
boom.
Cestus's first attack made with advantage because of my guiding bolt?
Against the Beholder?
Yeah. I hit the beholder with a guiding bolt as a surprise round, and then cast Fairy Fire.
No,
my
but
turn.
no, but they both hit regardless.
You could
Should
roll
he-
for nat 20.
Yeah, go ahead and roll Seftus. Go ahead and roll 2 attacks real quick. Okay, and one more. Okay. All right, so this is going out against the Necromancer. That misses, and that misses.
Wait, that was against the Necromancer or the Beholder?
The Necromancer.
All three of them have advantage then, because he has Fairy Fire.
Oh, good call. So that would have been a miss, and now I'll just roll with disadvantage. Or no, sorry, not disadvantage. Jesus Christ. There we go. Oh, wow. Shit, I should have just stayed with the last one. It would have hit regardless. Okay. So yeah, one of those is hitting. That's going to deal 8 damage to him. You see, he just sort of like, he takes the damage and just looks down at Iggy. It's like, you fucking puny weakling.
Yeah, Iggy's definitely flipping the bird. We've taught him that.
Yeah. Smith, it is your turn.
I think I'm gonna use my last fireball.
Okay. That's 20-foot radius.
Yeah, what does that look like?
That looks like that.
So I only have to sculpt around 2 people?
Yep.
Uh, let's do that.
Okay. What's the what am I saving against? A 15?
Dex 15, yeah. 33 damage to the fail. 16, I guess, to the success.
Yep.
Do you change 2s?
I changed 1s to 2s.
Okay.
2s are unaffected.
I wasn't sure.
Okay. Actually, with that, you see that the necromancer is going to counterspell it.
I will counterspell as well.
Okay. Yeah, he is going to take the damage.
Spelling counterspells.
Pew, pew, pew.
You see the fireball fill up this area that's directly around you. And as soon as it does, Zash, you see the necromancer, you're holding on to him. Your mind is still in this moment focused on the death of your old friends. But as this happens, you see the necromancer, he sees the fireball being cast and just chuckles and goes to counterspell it. And whenever you see Smith counterspell his counterspell, he goes, "No." And he looks over towards the table over here. And you see that he reaches his hand out for something and says, and then you hear him say, and then the fireball goes off. He says the name Bertrand.
Oh, okay. Do I see anything over there? Or
Not anymore.
Did I see what was?
Not in that moment, because the moment you glanced, because like I said, your mind was focused on, there.
Okay.
Does that break the concentration on whatever spell was on Zash?
Since he had to cast.
Or because he took damage?
I didn't take damage.
True.
No, not you.
Yeah, he did.
Took damage.
Oh, yeah, he has to roll concentration, doesn't he?
Yep.
Good call.
Did he fail a save?
That is what I. Did he? Yes.
Uh-huh.
So he took the full 33.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
He has
So
to roll high then.
16 or higher? I think.
I can never remember what a concentration save. The DC
isn't
equals
it
10 or half the damage. Yep.
Yeah, 10 or half the damage.
Yeah.
So he needs to make spell save. Oh yeah, he succeeds. He's still
What did he roll? He rolled higher than a 16?
an 18.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right. It is Albina. I imagine Albina is going to head into the room to get her to get her spiritual guardians in the fray.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sorry, Iluna was mentioning something about silence earlier.
Yes. It was just
What did she want to ask me to do? Sorry.
It was in the prep phase.
Yeah, it was it was just before.
Oh, in regards to being
Going
adults
to
and talking. Okay.
All right. So on your turn, you are casting Spirit Guardians. And you are going to, so we got 15 and then 15 from there. So you are,
Yeah, I could move my 30, right?
yeah, you can definitely
Without
move.
being like direct hitting. Yeah, no one's gonna hit me there.
Yeah,
I mean, physically, melee.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have your spirit guardians cast. So that is going to be, it's going to be the action and then your movement. So we are going to go on to,
Oh.
Yep.
Wait, is that 18 his check for concentration?
yes.
He's a +7?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
I mean,
Jesus.
so does Smith actually. Well, actually, no. Smith's modifier is a 4.
Oh, it's because it's a save.
Yes.
I'm dumb.
Yeah, it's
Never
it's his
mind.
it's his
I have
to.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I'm just stupid.
So, did we hear him yell that name or just Zash?
I would say
I
from
mean, I
where
got the impression.
I would say from where you are, you may have heard like a shout, but you wouldn't have been able to hear like the specifics. It was really only Zash, because then the fireball really took over the roar of the room.
I was gonna say because we heard him talking all the way around the corner.
Well, yeah, because he
and
was
it
talking.
just normal.
Yeah. But there's also an explosion of fire.
Right.
That's
Like I
what
said,
was
you heard him shout
Oh.
something, but you did not hear specifically what it was.
And previously we heard him saying, "Let's talk like adults." And I was trying to pull out the stuff that he said and that wasn't put into Zash's head.
So
Did
what?
somebody say you're a puny weakling?
He
Just
said
out
that to
loud.
Iggy. Well, you heard him say that to somebody because you're still around the corner. You can't actually see anything that has gone on yet.
I can't see anything. And I have no idea who attacked what and the conditions of anybody at this point. No. So, and I still don't see Zash looking possibly like he's.
Nope. Yeah, unless you move.
I'm moving.
Okay.
First. Oh, good lord. My hand moved all over the place. I don't know how many feet.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You can see Cephas going toe to toe with a beholder, with the zombie beholder, and you can see Zash. Zash is now like in the process of prepping to go after after you guys. Like you can see murder in his eyes.
So yeah, I wanted to. Is talk an action?
I mean, talk is a free action. I mean, this is happening in the span of 6 seconds, so.
Yeah, Luna heard him wanting to talk. She's still gonna have her bow drawn and come around the corner and say, Elmo, what did you need to talk?
The time for talk is done, wench!
And the time for talking's done. Is rolling persuasion an option while I'm talking?
I mean, sure, but
You have to say something persuasive.
you have to try and persuade him into something, and your team has already attacked him and his companion and tried to murder him, so the DC would be impossible. So there's no point in even trying to roll for it.
Impossible.
Yes. The DC would be 25,
You could
if
try
not
intimidating.
if not higher.
If not higher.
Yeah, I mean, your
would-
team is actively trying to kill him. So
Did Smith say something?
he said you can
You
try
could try-
intimidation.
Yeah,
Which
he
again,
said
Oh.
blood
it's
for
only-
blood gods.
It's only a +2 again, so
Well, I was gonna add inspiration. But I guess she's gonna just try and take out the folder.
The creature's almost dead, right?
you can see the beholder is bloodied.
Can I whisper over to her to go for the creature?
Yeah. It wasn't a success. My first shot apparently went
Got
wide or
one.
something.
Yep. Second attack.
Better.
Yeah, that hits.
I guess I'd make it favored foe because that was the first time it hit, right?
Yep.
So, making it favored foe adds
A D6.
something to a d6.
Yep.
What is it so low? I miss my bird so much.
Hmm.
At least he usually gives extra attack.
All right. Zash, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to break the charm.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh yeah, it's just my action. Okay.
Yep.
And then I am going to extra attack the necromancer. Oh wait, can I do that?
You cannot because that
I have to use my action.
Well, wait.
Oh
Do
my goodness.
you have extra attack? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. It's just called extra attack. But yes, that is when you take the attack action, you attack twice.
Right. And
So
I can't...
you would have
Do
to
I get a bonus?
you would still have a bonus action, yes.
But I can't attack, right? Because don't I have to attack to get my
Right.
bonus?
Flurry of blows is that when you take the attack action.
Okay.
So you could either spend a key point to take the dodge, to take the dodge action as a bonus action, or dash or disengage.
Nope, I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. So feeling that you
Oh.
have yes.
That's actually what I was just about to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Is if I break it, he knows I break it, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he knows that you
Yeah.
broke it because it's a concentration.
Right.
So yeah.
No, I won't retcon. I already said it.
I mean, what did you want to do?
I was just contemplating on whether or not I should go into patient defense, but
You can. I'll let you.
won't.
Oh,
No.
crap.
Okay.
I already said it.
No worries. Yeah.
Seeing magic arrows, they don't like apply different damage. It's just the type of damage, right? Coming
So
from the
magic arrows just overcome resistance to non-magical attacks.
Okay. Good.
Okay. So with that, you see that he is going to use his disengage action and is going to turn around and rush over to here. He looks through the rubble and then turns. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him. I have Sentinel.
Oh,
Disengage.
fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disengage doesn't work through Sentinel.
Go ahead.
Oh, fuck me. Hold on. 14?
That misses.
Balls.
Nope, he has Fairy Fire. You hit with
Oh,
advantage.
that's true.
Oh. Natural 17.
That would hit.
Would
Yes.
that have affected my previous shot?
Oh shit. Yes, it would
she
have.
was-
No, you
No,
were
she was
shooting
shooting
the
the
beholder.
beholder.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you were
Oh, yeah.
shooting.
No,
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
I was.
You go to take a swipe at him, and you're focusing on that light. But the moment you go to slash at him, he is going to turn around and cast shield as a reaction.
Okay.
And he looks over there. You see him pause for just a moment, and then he rushes back into the portal and disappears.
Did we see if he picked something up from the rubble?
You did not. He did not pick anything up.
Well, let's kill this fucking beholder and go after his ass.
All right, Nylor.
I mean, it's really low. I mean, it's bloodied anyways.
I'm just gonna go ahead and guiding bolt it again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
21.
That hits.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
9,
Okay.
and the next attack against him has advantage.
All right. It is not dead yet, but Cephas, you have advantage on your.
I'm gonna
Okay.
move up, probably like right there.
Gotcha.
Just to double check, with his shield, he went over a 25.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, over a 25?
He rolled a
Yeah.
natural 17.
Yeah, and I have a +8 to hit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. When you said 17, I thought that was just what you had.
Oh, no, sorry, my bad.
Oh, no. That changes things.
Oh.
He's still there.
I don't know where I was then.
It's fine.
You were right there.
Okay. Does that change anything, or does everything still happen?
I mean, that would have, that might have changed what you were trying to attack, but,
Yeah, then I guess I'll go ahead and...
Well, would that change his action too? Since
Would that
he
change?
would go to move and he wouldn't be able to move.
His action, he disengaged as his action.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He takes 10 points of damage.
Yep. Gotcha.
Then
Sorry, Tony.
it's okay. I'm gonna take back my guiding bolt. Maybe I'll do something else. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave.
Okie dokie.
Can I do it like right here so it hits them both? It says it's 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall. But I just want to make sure it just hits them.
So
Even
it
if I have
is.
to do it like right here and down.
It's 30 feet long.
I can make it up to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall.
Oh yeah, then you could just have it basically crash down on them.
Okay. So that's a dexterity saving throw for both of them.
Okay.
It's 15.
It's 15.
Yeah, dexterity 15.
Okay, give me just 1 second. Dexterity saving throw. That's a fail. And that's a success.
Who succeeded?
The necromancer.
Okay. So that's
Oh, sorry.
That's 48
Okay.
So the beholder takes 19 and is prone.
Okay, which
The
is actually
necromancer takes half of that and is not prone.
hey,
Is it?
Stuff
Did I
this
hit
is
him for
coming up.
19?
yeah. I mean,
Oh.
so the thing is that beholders are immune to being prone.
Oh, okay. Regardless, he still
Oh,
takes
because
19
of
damage.
levitate?
Yeah, because they basically float.
Yeah.
Regardless, 19 damage still.
All right.
And then I am gonna still run up. I'm sorry.
Okay. Cephtus, your turn. Two
Alright,
standard
let's do
attacks.
Beholder again.
That's a hit.
Make sure you take his spell slot back, Lucas, since he didn't cast shield.
Oh,
No,
true.
he did. He just
No,
didn't
yeah.
beat it.
Yeah, no, he did cast shield because he
Oh,
casted
okay.
because he casted or he used his action to cast he used his action to
Well-
disengage, and then he used his reaction to cast shield.
I guess Tony's right though.
No.
Because like if I had worded it correctly, you said natural 17 for a total of 25, then I'm sure you wouldn't have casted shield knowing it was gonna.
No, because he wouldn't have known. He has no way of like he would have cast
okay.
it.
Okay.
Good job, Cephtus. You fucking killed my beholder.
Oh.
Nice job.
Yay.
Good job, dude. Yeah, you killed that thing.
Right before his turn, and I didn't get to disintegrate anyone. Oh,
I'm sad I didn't get to use my
Poor
spirit guardians, but
beholder.
He had
Still
one
works.
turn. He could have used disintegrate.
who?
The beholder had one turn.
He had two. No, he had two chances, and he failed on both.
Oh, was that the green beam?
That was the beam he shot at you and at Cephtus.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Don't you-
wow.
Don't you
I
take
didn't
half
know
damage
that
on a
was-
save?
No, that's the thing. You don't. On
Really?
yes,
I
it
did
is
not know that.
right. So that's the thing. It is if the target is a creature, it must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 10d8 force damage. That's it. The only thing that changes is if it reduces a creature to 0 hit points, the body becomes a pile of fine gray dust.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good job, guys.
So,
Woo!
Almost dust.
yep.
And I would have been able to revive you guys then.
No, you wouldn't have. So not only when this happens, you see the necromancer. He screams, "Oh!"
What did he scream?
Ernesto.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right. What spell would you like Iggy to cast? He's got Burning Hands, Magic Missile, Firebolt, Shocking Grasp. Also Ice Knife.
Well, he just used shield, so
Magic Missile?
Magic missiles, yeah.
Okay.
Let's get that guaranteed damage.
Got
Oh, can I
3d.
just move up a touch as well?
Sure.
Just to get him in the aura, that's all I want.
Yeah.
Well, you're using
Yeah,
magic
on his
missile?
ass.
Yes.
Doesn't shield prevent against magic missile damage?
Shield only prevents against Magic Missile if you're casting it as a reaction.
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh, wait.
So-
Actually, no. No, you're right. Until the start of your next turn, you have a +5 to AC,
Oh,
including
so
against the triggering attack, and you take no damage from Magic Missile. So we can retcon that.
Okay, I thought it was like you use it and then it's
Same.
down. I didn't know it lasted the whole round.
Same. Good on you, Smith. Keeping me straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so he doesn't have the increased AC though?
He does. He has a +5 to his AC right now.
Okay. Does that change any of Cephtus's stuff?
Nope. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Actually, yes, it
Because I
would
don't-
have.
Yeah, I don't want to get too far ahead. Oh wait, no.
Oh, wait, no.
Cephtus
He attacked.
the
Yeah, he
beholder.
attacked the beholder.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
It's confusing.
I'm just gonna have him do a firebolt then.
That's cool. That's cool. Firebolt. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what his spell.
It's a +5. That's
Okay.
that is a hit. Holy shit.
Big money.
Oh, that's 10 damage. So yeah, would have been the same as magic missile. So good on him. All right.
Just learning all the things this session.
Yeah. Smith, it is your turn.
He is bloodied, right?
No, he is not.
Hmm. Do I have advantage on him or no?
I'm sorry.
Is he still fairy fire? Do I have advantage on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has
first
he has
off.
fairy fire for up
Iggy-
to for a
Did
minute.
Iggy's firebolt hit? I'm sorry.
Did Iggy's fireball hit? Yes.
Damage.
I'm just gonna use a level 1 chromatic orb, I guess. I'm running low on spell slots.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to roll that with advantage. Whew. There we go.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the
Nice.
damage.
That is 9 damage.
Okay.
Not much.
9 damage. I know you definitely have one, but I only just found out like a week or so ago that Chromatic Orb has a material component that costs money. It doesn't consume it, but in order to cast, I've never cast that spell before with the material cost in mind. It's actually a diamond worth 50 gold, which means you have to have that thing. But I know that you do because you guys all basically shared a bunch of diamonds.
We did share a lot of gems with each other.
Yep. All right, so that is going to be that amount of damage.
Abina's not giving up her diamond.
Yeah, no.
I'm just teasing.
Smith, as you do that, you hear a bemoaning sound come from around the corner as you see one of the gas that you guys had just defeated step around back to whole. As it comes down, and attempts to bite you. Unless you want to use your reaction.
Does he hit?
He does.
Okay, shield.
You rolled
Okay,
a 19.
then that would miss.
Okay.
You guys got to see his lair action.
Oh, he just like summons zombies.
No, it's
That's
actually
cool.
it's actually the fact that if there is an undead creature within a perimeter of him at the start of initiative, he can revive it with up to 50 hit points.
Oh my god.
And by the way, an undead beholder zombie is also undead.
Yes.
It's Sabina's turn.
Oh, you said my turn?
Yep.
Can you see Hannah?
Basically, Hannah, you have you are down a hallway. It's all good. You're about 35 feet away from the necromancer at the moment. Zash, Seftis, and Nylor are all within about 5 feet or 5 to 10 feet of the necromancer. So you would not be able to move directly up to the necromancer, but you could cast a spell at range. Or you could move up to get him into range of your spiritual guardians.
Yeah.
Okay.
To walk up underneath Seftis there.
Okay.
Somewhere, yeah. That looks good. And I don't know what spells I have left. Sorry.
I mean, you have plenty of spells.
Did I just cast? Was it only?
You cast a second level spell, so you currently have you cast a third level spell for spiritual guardians.
A third, yeah.
Yeah, so you still have all your first, all your second, and your fourth, and you still have another third level spell.
Okay, now I'm gonna order 10,000 pizzas. 10,000.
And I don't have any weapons out right now, just my goblin thing, pretty much.
Yeah.
10,000 Coca poopy dookies.
Let's just put the dancing rapier on him.
Okay.
Can I use friendship bracelet? It says I can. Can I use it? Oh, it's a bonus. I was thinking I could use it at any time.
Nope. Bonus action on your turn. All right. So you're going to summon your dancing rapier.
Yeah, can I do that after I moved, or no?
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
I can summon it right within 20 feet or something like that.
Yep.
10,000 sunglasses.
Okay.
But
Yeah, because you can summon it within 30 feet, so you can summon it right basically on top of him.
Okay.
So with that, it can attack, because that is a bonus action.
Nice.
So I will go ahead and roll for you. So that is a 17 to hit. Right now, that is going to miss because he still has his shield up.
Okay.
And are you doing anything as your action?
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to remember all my.
It's all good. I mean, you have, as an action that you could use, you could do Produce Flame, Sacred Flame, Inflict Wounds.
Those are my cantrips, or no?
Your cantrips, yeah.
That was produce flame will burn him, cause burning damage, correct?
Well, yeah, it's fire damage.
Fire, okay. Yeah, we'll just cast. That's a cantrip, so we'll just go ahead and do that,
Cool,
and
right.
that'll be all.
Unfortunately, that is a 9, so that is going to miss as well.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Hold on, advantage?
What's that?
Advantage?
She gets advantage
Oh shit! Good call.
because of fairy fire.
I keep forgetting about Fairy Fire. My God.
Oh, what's that?
It is something that might help you. That is going to miss. So Fairy Fire highlights him in light. That's a 24, and that does hit.
Nice.
So that's going to be 8 points of fire damage.
now I'm gonna finish it off with 10,000.
Awesome.
Okay. Iluna.
Mm. My arrow keeps getting stuck. My cursor for moving. I guess I don't need to move. I still think she wants to just try and say something to him every turn because I don't know. But I can't think of anything to say, so like maybe she'll just I don't know. Intelligent people seem like they could be talked with. I'll just shoot them.
Okay. That hits.
I know. I think I might continue with where's his brother, because that's the main reason we're down here.
Sure.
The bat in the ring.
Yeah, but
Go ahead and roll the
brother
damage.
draw why we started on this.
Roll that with advantage to see if you get a nat 20.
Mhm.
Wait, roll what with advantage? Oh, the hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be 5 points of damage. All right, and you got your second attack as well?
That would remain with advantage.
Yes. So you can just right-click it and hit, advantage.
Oh, I clicked it and I didn't see the roll button for a second.
That hits. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Oh.
Okay. Zash.
Oh, can I
Oh.
bonus action friendship bracelet?
Okay. Which one are
Will
you
be
using?
turn again. What? Oh, I keep losing it. It's because I move things into bags. No. The rad strike.
Okay.
Next weapon attack.
So Hannah has a bonus to her next attack within a minute that
And
is 1d8 radiant damage.
forgot the favored foe.
Okay.
Is it only on the first hit or both hits?
It's only on the first one. Okay. All right. So it is going to be Zash's turn.
Okay. Quick question. If I attack, bonus attack, extra attack, flurry of blows, is that 4 or 5 attacks?
If you do what?
If I attack, bonus action attack, flurry of blows, and then extra attack, that's 5? Or is
Well,
it 4?
I mean,
'Cause
anytime
flurry
you
of
take,
blows is
anytime that you
flurry of
take the
blows gets
attack,
1.
well, flurry of blows is 2 attacks. You make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So that's the thing
Okay.
that's the thing you have to
So
consider. You get your
so it
2
is 5.
attacks. Yeah, you get your 2 attacks. So you get your attack, which has 2 attacks attached to it. So there's 2. Then when you take the attack action, you can spend a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Okay.
So there's
Well,
your 4.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Let me just burn the key real quick so I don't forget.
All of them made with advantage.
Oh my god. Okay. One sec. I have to write these down. 12, 10. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So sorry, this is a lot of math. 15, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 25 to hit.
That hits.
24 to hit.
That hits.
And 18.
That
to
misses.
Hit? Okay. So I hit with 3.
Yep.
All right. Let me roll damage real quick. 8, 9, 13 on the first.
Okay.
10 on the second.
Okay.
Oh, that one shit. 8, 9 on the third.
Okay.
And I am going to stunning strikes, which is a save. It's a con save. Let me find it.
DC 13.
13. Yeah.
How many key points have you used at this point?
4.
Man.
You have to. I have the extra 2 from the.
Oh, that's
like,
right. That's
personal
right.
feat thing.
Okay. Those all save. Or did you do it? Did you do it for all 3?
I would have done it for all 3.
Okay. So yes, he saves against all 3.
Fuck. Okay. But so just for like RP flavor's sake,
Yep.
I just want it to be like a massive fucking kick to the back of his head that like throws him off balance, and I'm
Yeah.
just gonna look at him and be like, "Don't take your eyes off me, motherfucker. Where's my brother?"
All right. It's his turn. He's gonna look at you and be like, "You want your fucking brother? They go get him." And he is going to, or no, sorry, he'll say, "Come get him." And he is going to cast Wall of Force in a hemispherical dome. It's yes.
Oh my god.
Go. Is that right? Yeah, because it would fill that area. So that means that for the moment, Nylor and Zash, you guys are inside of a hemispherical wall of force that you physically cannot move through. And with that, he is going to, when he says, "Come get him," he's going to march on through the portal.
Fucker.
Did you take any aura damage there?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And
Good call.
Spirit Guardians?
Oh, fuck. I always forget about that one. Okay, so he's going to take that, and then he has to make a wisdom shave. Oh, that succeeds. So he's going to take half of that, which is 7. Okay. And I will say that him going through there, he is not looking healthy. Like, I mean, he wasn't looking healthy before, but he is not looking healthy at that point. And as he steps through, Smith, you see the zombie, you see the, crap, can't think of the word. You see the gas that is behind you just suddenly crumbles. You guys are technically out of initiative for the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh
go
my
ahead and
goodness.
I'm gonna Misty Step out of the force wall and run
Okay.
through the portal.
Can I shadow step out and run through?
Yes.
Then I'm
Oh,
doing the
thank
same.
Is everybody... I guess my question here would be, is everybody going through the portal?
Where else are we gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll go.
Okay.
My fucking mouse is pissing me off today.
All right.
But before we go through there, Bina's just gonna take out her rim cat and tell her she loves him,
Okay.
and then put him away.
All right.
In case we die, he needs to know.
So,
Anything in the room?
anything in there? Are
Yeah.
you searching it before you go through?
Briefly, yes.
Um,
Oh, I should probably check out that table.
I will say that around the table, you can see that there appears to be, like, necromantic ritualistic components. That's, but like the table and most of it has been scorched and blown apart from the fireball.
No rings around, right?
Not that you can see, no. I mean, there's a fair amount of rubble. If you wanted to stay there and search while everyone goes through, that's up to you.
Nope.
Okay. So, let me move you guys over here.
Those were some crazy good rolls on the con save, by the way.
For his stunning strike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so unlucky. Saved all three of them.
All
I
right.
guess that makes up for the gassed saves that we pulled off earlier, though.
Okay, so as you guys step through the portal, you're all sort of in this purplish, hazy region. And you all sort of seem to be there at the same time. Even though Nylor and Zash went in first, Smith stopped to take a look at everything. You all sort of seem to be there until you are popped out in a place that you have never seen before. You are standing in a courtyard where you can see the necromancer directly in front of you. On bastions up above you, you can see skeletal creatures with bow and arrows aimed down in your direction. And far off, away from you, high up onto a platform, you see a figure floating in the air. And they seem to be performing some kind of ritual.
Is this on a map? Okay, I finally can see.
And
Nope,
Zash, as you look past the necromancer, and you look up towards the creature that is flying around this platform with these shadowy chains coming down in all directions, you see your brother's body floating in the air, his arms out, his legs dangling. And the moment you guys step through, you see the necromancer that you guys have been fighting. He's screaming in that direction. He says, "You son of a bitch! They killed them both! You should be safe!" Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me turn that off. "You son of a bitch! You said they would be safe! They killed them both!" As you see the figure that is floating in the sky that is in front of Zash's body, he turns around and says, "It's fine." And you hear this echo across the entire area that you're all in. He says, "They wasted too much time. The ritual is complete." And you see that as soon as he says that, Zash's brother, Therum, his eyes open up to reveal an inky black void. And there's a moment, a shudder across this entire region. Nylor, something about this area kind of feels familiar. And Zash, you feel a hand on your shoulder as you look over and you see the shadow of your brother's hand resting on you. And from Therum's body, you hear this otherworldly voice that permeates your surroundings. "It feels so good to be in a body once again, and one so powerful and consumed by shadow." And then he pauses and he sniffs. "An Azamar." And with a piercing gaze, he looks down at you, Nylor, and he takes another long whiff. "Star-touched I have not smelled that stench since I wiped them from existence. I see that one rat was able to escape.
I'm gonna turn around and moon him. Just kidding.
They came across seas
Wait, can you repeat that? He said that about Nylor?
Yes.
to settle to come live in America.
Yes, he says that about Nylor.
That one rat was able to escape.
Yep. And then you guys begin to feel the world starting to shudder.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Smith?
Fuck.
Sorry, my mom was talking to me.
Oh, okay. You feel the world beginning to shudder. One by one, you see the skeletons around here beginning to vanish. And the necromancer looks up at the figure that's in the sky. And as he does, you guys all notice something about this figure in the sky. You notice that there's something familiar about him. You notice a hand that you've seen before.
Oh, that's right. Whenever we were in the vault.
And he moves down. And he moves down, and you see Zash's brothers. You see Zash's brother floats forward with a shadowy trail following him. And the necromancer standing there. He says, "This wasn't part of the deal! I was supposed to get them back! Now what?" And the one that's up in the air, he says, "You did what you needed to do. And that was all I ever asked." And with a bolt of energy, you see it fly. You see this figure points its finger down, and just the necromancer falls dead.
Phandalin is good this time of year.
We are in a conundrum.
And you see the figure, he begins moving down towards you all. And says, "I want to thank you. It was because of you that I got that ring. And I could free my lord's spirit from these shackles." And then he looks at you, Zash, and says, "And your brother's body. What a prime example of shadow touched. I must..." Yo, yeah.
Can I ask him, who is your lord?
And as he is moving around, you see that. Sorry, 1 second. Ah, crap! I might have lost my note. Son of a bitch. Sorry. And as he shifts down, you see the figure that is now your brother. He moves around and he says, "Ah, young brother, do you not recognize me?" And he says that in Theron's voice. And then there's a laugh. Oh, sorry, good.
My brother's dead. Don't try to fucking mess with me. Who are you?
Yes, he did die. A body sacrificed for the greater beings. I will tell you who I am. And then you will leave. And he looks at you, Zash, and he says, "And you will foster hatred for what I did to your brother." And then he looks at you, Nylor, and he says, "And you will foster hatred for what I did to your entire tribe. I am the Lord of Shadows, and the King of the Shadowfell. All that which you see before you is mine to rule."
So you don't have a name?
Well, I technically am the composition of 3 different powerful beings, so I've been called many things. Ghost King is...
Zeus?
No! That's fine. And, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
And as he's saying this, you guys see the castle, the keep that is surrounding you, beginning to you feel the shutters in the ground beginning to increase. Then you see them starting to fall apart.
Okay. How far away is the necromancer's body?
The necromancer's body is roughly 5, 10, 15, about 40 feet.
How close can I shadow step to him?
You could shadow yeah, you know what? Sure, I could say you could shadow step up to him.
Okay, can I? And grab his body and drag it back?
Sure. I'm going to say, as you are doing this, you shadow step forward, and as the world is beginning to crumble, you see that the being that is now your brother, he disappears into a plume of shadow. And you hear his voice echo across all existence that says, "Do with them what you wish, Shadow." And you see he disappears. As this figure that is ahead of you, you can see he has the ring on his finger. And he starts to rush down at you. And as you do that, does anyone want to do anything?
There's so many people. I'm
So,
a little
base-
lost.
Basically, you just watched Zash shadow step over to the necromancer as he's trying to pull him back, and you see the figure with the ring beginning to move towards him in a aggressive manner, to say the least.
I'm going to cast Wall of Fire right here.
Okay.
With like towards him being the damaging part of it.
It's powering all the city's electricity.
Can you go over my 4th level spell one more time with me?
Your 4th level spell, I mean, you have a bunch of 4th level spells. But if you're...
Oh, for the new one.
A guardian of
I can't remember
faith.
the name. Yes.
So you summon a large spectral guardian that hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space within 30 feet. They any hostile creature that moves into that space takes 20 radiant damage on a failed deck save.
Yeah, can I just throw that like right 5 under that lovely
Sure.
firewall? I guess the center of it being there.
You know what? Let me make that a square. No, that actually doesn't. Yeah, it's just a space within 10 feet. So.
And then Albina will move up to where it's 30 feet, where that square ends, pretty much the bottom. So she has kind of 2 barriers there when
Right,
it comes upon.
I guess it would be that. So wait, say that again.
So I'll move right below the yellow square there.
Okay.
Is that Zach? I can't tell who it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Right below him.
All right. Anybody else? Oh wait, that's you. We want you. Smith, Seftis, Iluna.
I'm just so there's this other figure, and then there's Zash's body.
Nope. There's the dead necromancer, and there is the creature that embodied Lord Innsmouth that is now going down to kill Zash.
Oh.
Because
Are my spirit guardians no longer active? Sorry.
No, they are. They're still active.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Because the creature that was it, because Therum, the creature that is now Therum, disappeared into a plume of shadow and then vanished.
Okay, so.
Sorry, so I'll fix something.
So what about Lord Innsmouth?
This is the creature.
He's the guy who was imitating him.
Right. This is the creature that took the ring with you guys and was impersonating Lord Innsmouth.
Yeah. Okay. I see. So he's all that, and then Necromancer's body.
Yeah.
He's currently not alive. Who knows what'll happen? Okay. So I was trying to follow the story, and there were so many people. Like, people took over other people's bodies, and they should have stayed alive. I'm not even sure who they are.
So what are you doing in the moment? As you see Zash about to be attacked by this creature.
He can attack through that wall?
I mean, technically, Wall of Fire. I mean, technically, Wall of Fire does not stop movement. He just takes damage through it.
I can't cast Rescue on 2 things, can I?
No.
Also, I'm sorry. Can I want Albina's spirit guardians to be kind of just reaching where the yellow square starts. So I guess she'd be 15 feet away from Zash.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Okay.
Right there.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Do we see any sort of exits or anything at all?
Back the way you came.
Oh wait, the portal is open. Still.
Directly behind you.
I somehow thought it would shut.
Can you, Stacy, can you rescue the necromancer's corpse?
I can rescue one thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can rescue a corpse. it's supposed to be willing, but if it's
If it's
dead,
dead,
I
then
guess.
If it's dead, it can't contest.
But then again, if Zash is holding
Question mark,
the body, can't you just rescue
That's true.
Zash?
That's true. If Zash is holding on to the body, you could rescue Zash.
Okay, that's kind of what I was getting at. I didn't know if it would automatically cause him to let go or whatever.
Yeah, I just want to loot this guy.
You just want to loot him.
Yeah, if I'm bringing his body back to loot him.
I thought you had other intentions. I didn't know what.
So what are you doing, Iluna?
Rescue.
Okay.
Rescue Zash.
You bring him back, and we will say, so I just need Zash to make a strength check. Just to hold, like, you're basically making, or make an athletics check, because you're basically holding on to the body.
17.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Seftis, did you say you want to do something?
I don't matter now. I was just thinking of setting my carpet up there to bring the corpse back. Don't matter now.
Okay. Smith.
Oh.
That's smart.
But I don't know where I am near the portal, but I'd be wanting to be very close to it so we can just get out again.
Okay.
Can I put the body on the carpet?
Carpet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be standing back near the portal. You said he has a ring, right?
Yes.
The anti-magic?
What's that?
It's the anti-magic ring?
As far as you can tell, it is the exact same ring.
Oh. So the fireball probably wasn't a good idea.
I think we ran away now.
So if I shoot like a fireball at him, like that would like dissipate like when I got to a certain range, right?
Correct. Not only that, but as far as you know, he might also be able to counterspell.
Yeah, I'll just stay back near the portal for now and see what happens.
Okay. All right. So, as this is happening, you pull this body back. The world is beginning to crumble, and you see that this figure bolts forward through those areas. You can feel, Albina, you can feel...
Take the damage?
No. Because Albina, you see you see that as he moves, the wall of force just dissipates where he is.
Okay, but I summoned it 10 feet away from him, so he should take the immediate damage.
Okay.
It was within 10 feet away from it.
Well, it's a permanent circle around him. So even when you cast it, it was there. Like you could see the tail ends of it, but like right where he was going, nothing formed around there.
Okay.
And as he's rushing, all of a sudden you guys hear a sound as he is about to strike towards Albina, who is the furthest one out. As you hear the sound of the portal behind you activating, and through it steps through a figure with black hair and kind of like leather, like hard leather armor. And as he does, you see that he steps through and throws something in the direction of this of Shaddam, well, I should say, this character's name is Shaddam, just so I can refer to him. He throws something at him, which, as you all look, you can see that it appears to be a dagger made out of some kind of energy. And you watch as it permeates the anti-magic field and hits him. Smith, something looks very familiar to that as you turn around and you see somebody that you saw in a vision not too long ago. And he looks at you and says, "Get out of here now. This place is going to crumble. I'll hold him back."
And I'll shout, "Let's go!" Now, how do I recognize him again? From a vision?
As you look at him and he looks at you, you recognize him as the other member of the Stalwart Six.
The vision you told me about.
Gotcha.
You guys head back through the portal.
Is it fucking Miska?
Yeah.
Does he have, like, people attached to him?
Does he have what?
It looks like there's, like, people chained to him.
Well, yeah, that's just the picture. That is just the picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
He does not have children attached to him.
That's his superpower. Instead of getting hit, he can use the children as shields.
No.
And as soon as you guys go through, you can see the portal behind you collapsing as Miska looks through it and shouts, "Come find me! I know you remember!" And as you all pour out of the portal, you see that the light on it disappears, leaving the room in darkness. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
That is absolutely how I thought that was going to be.
That was perfect.
Last thing. I feel like we would have learned something rather important.
You said his name was
We
Miska?
learned exactly what we
Yeah,
would've
Miska
learned.
from the Moonstone Mask. Like, are we sure that's who it is?
I mean,
It's the same
technically,
picture as in the OneNote.
technically, Smith is the only one that would know.
Yeah, okay.
No.
But he
Well,
would
yes,
I would know.
yes, you would know.
No?
You would know that he was having visions and was remembering people, but only Smith knows in that moment that it was Miska.
Yes.
Alright, guys.
But
Good session. I have to
previously,
go.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
See
we
you
can
later.
meet
Later.
If he decides. We'll see ya.
Oh man.
Previously, Smith didn't like recognize the name Miska when we were aiming to meet with him.
I
He
mean,
didn't know who he was.
Smith didn't recognize the name Lord Neverember for how long? I mean,
I don't even remember.
but
I
something
suppose.
is jarring his memories.
I'll catch up with you guys a little later.
All right,
It
Hannah.
was a good session. Thanks
Yeah.
for everything.
Have a good night.
Bye.
All right,
You
I'm
too.
gonna stop the
I never
stream there.
expected any of this.